Good evening. Welcome to Wicked Game. My name is Lydia and I am the DM for this evening. And these are our beautiful players. We have Tom, who plays the Fey Paladin Horiath. We have Michelle, who plays the Human Wizard. And we have, who's named Agatha. And we have Nikki, who plays a Tiefling Cleric called Sunny. If you are new here, welcome. We are gearing up for our next big story arc in this campaign. So hello, and great time to settle in. We're going to do some quick announcements, and then a little recap, and then we'll be away. So
looking forward to it.
Yourself a drink and, get ready.
I've got kombucha check.
Kombucha check.
Kombucha check.
Just got the empty bottle, but yeah, kombucha check.
Everyone booched.
If you're not new, lovely to have you back. The camera's
on.
No.
Lovely to have you back, whether it is Twitch or YouTube. We truly appreciate you. And if you're a mod, we love you most of all. Or certainly we appreciate you most of all. Our mods are in chat on Twitch so that we can focus on the game.
It's just the immediate sort of retraction was really funny. We love you most of all, or at least we like you most of all. At least,
we love all our children equally.
We tolerate you most of all. Like we're okay. You're here.
We're all right that you're present. We tolerate it, yeah. Well, this Friday, guys, we have a very special stream. Tune in at 8 o'clock because we are going to be streaming with Cat Elm and their new game system neutral adventure, The Haunting of Abermont Manor. So tune in to watch us creeping around a frightening haunted house.
Creeping, spooking, ghouling, the lot.
All of my favourite activities.
The Kickstarter is now live. If you want to go back it early, it's incredibly cheap. It looks incredibly fun. We're going to be streaming it. The link is in the chat. Get on it.
We're very excited. It's live. Go do all of that kind of stuff. Back this wonderful creator and their wonderful adventure. It's all over, the link's in the chat, but it's also all over our social media, so take a look.
For YouTube folks, we're going to put it in the description.
We will, yes. If I remember.
Down there.
Stay tuned at the end of the game tonight, because we've got a little reveal, which sounds extremely mysterious. And of course, we are extremely mysterious, but also we literally need to play the game before we can properly give the announcement. So for now, what could it be? So mysterious. So with all of that said, previously on the Divisia Sensus, our students have completed their first term and they've had a lovely holiday, unless of course you were called away to massive family events. But they're back now and they're settling into life at this arcane uni. They are readying themselves to go on their big adventure to the cursed lands of Amer Edifos to discover a ruined temple of Kimber, who is a patron saint, amongst many things, of self-acceptance. Nikki, roll the thing. In the heart of Mar Idia, looking over the glittering city of Solarea, is the world's finest centre of learning, the Divisia Sensus. For centuries, this school has hosted the rich and influential and the greatest minds to have ever lived. Geniuses, leaders, holy figures, and legendary adventurers all had their start here.
Though the school is built on old foundations, you won't find more advanced facilities for the arcane, alchemical, artistic, or academic, all behind powerful wards. The Divisia Sensus has the finest and most comfortable sanatorium in the known world. We pride ourselves on the care we give to those whose encounter with magic ended with a broken mind. Each year, we instruct students from far and wide in their chosen subjects and the rigours of life at the pinnacle of their field. There is no greater, safer, or more prestigious environment in which to receive an education. Lady Sophronia Apissimos, High Master of Divisia Sensus, welcomes you.
Fucking hell.
Oh, hey.
Whey! I'm glad you guys caught that last little bit of audio. Fucking
Worth it.
Okay. What is the date? The date is, I believe...
the 1st of February.
Lydia changed the calendar on me, so I'm lost now.
I did not change the calendar. I changed a minor thing about the calendar, which is just the seasons, because I realised that the seasons were not for this continent. So I have to be accurate.
Guys, it's just the changing of the seasons.
It is. We're going into this little stretch of downtime. It is approximately the 23rd of Promedia right now. So let's kick off with some of the things that you guys would like to do on this little stretch of downtime before you go to do your great Golden Griffin Cup adventure.
The GGC.
Who's up first? Agatha, I know that you had a wee list.
I had a wee list, and I think
Don't you?
I know. Bing Bong's going away soon, so I think, and I think it would have been soon after the holiday. Her and Nevma wanted like a girl sleepover kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I imagine that happens
Yeah.
kind of early on. And there was lots of whispering between them, like. I don't know whether to invite Hazes. I was going to invite Hazes, but like, I don't know. Horiath, I don't know. Something seems.
Horiath kind of said don't do it, so I think we'll be out.
Yeah, like he said, don't do it, and I'm like, that's we won't. But like, they're still like together, right? So I don't seem as rude.
Maybe it's just because they didn't see each over the holidays and they've got to like get back into the swing of things, you know. We haven't seen him do this for such a long time.
That's true, but that's because we've just not been around so much. So yeah, maybe we just keep the you, me, and Bing. We'll give Bing Bong the robe, and like we'll just keep the other as a spare. Maybe.
Yeah. Is this like a kind of sparkling wine kind of girls' night in, or is it a kind of hot chocolate girls' night in? I'm fine with whichever.
Oh,
but it's a very different vibe.
Yeah, very different vibe. I don't know. Like, what do you think? I was thinking like hot chocolate, but now like I don't think I've ever had a sparkling wine.
We could split the difference and have like alcoholic hot chocolate.
I think that's
You
the one.
can sparkle.
Or
Fizzy hot chocolate.
Fizzy hot chocolate. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah,
Okay.
Well, like it was gonna be like to catch up and stuff. I guess we'll catch up with Bing Bong.
Yeah, and that this way we can get her so that she's going to be really hungover when she goes tomorrow on her trip to out west.
Yeah. Perfect.
You give her robe, which she's super excited about. It's like tailored to be the right height for a wee little goblin, and she says that to have it in her room because it's a little bit bigger than yours, and so she makes a sign that says private party that she hangs on the outside of her door. And the three of you are just in there giggling away with your cups of hot chocolate and catching up.
Yeah. And at the sleepover, lots of giggling and gossiping, but also Agatha brings out those wands she got at the she had for prom. She's like, right. So I forgot about these, yeah, because like everything was kind of like happening, and it just kind of got thrown in with a bunch of stuff.
Agatha, you did a little steal.
No, no. It was more like a borrow, right? And
Yeah, same thing.
yeah, and I was like gonna give them back, but then, you know, I forgot about them, and now I'm like, oh god, I've got those wands, but nobody's like come asking for them.
Yeah, like what even is owning things anyway?
Exactly. Well, I thought, you know, we're going away, it's dangerous, they might be useful, but I need you to identify them, please.
Oh yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Bing Bong takes one. Nevma takes the other. They cast the identify spell, and Nevma hands her one back to you. I'm right on the edge of a sneeze.
Oh god, you know it's going to be 17.
I don't think I'm done yet, but I'm gonna.
Oh, you can go, it's fine.
Machine Gun Kelly, move over. It's Machine Gun Lydia now.
Fuck.
That was awful.
It is a wand of pyrotechnics.
Oh, okay.
Which
Well,
it's a classic. It's in it's in D&D Beyond. Oh right, this one's great. Oh my god, this is incredible. I love this. And this, if you look up the Wand of Lesser Woo Girl,
no.
It's just poppers.
Yeah, Agatha thought she was being so smart, like, it's going to be great. And I was like, oh, they're not going to help.
Yeah,
them.
it is wands that people bring to the prom.
Yeah.
They're not going to be like
They're poppers.
magic missile or any of the other ones. It is, but Wand of Lesser Woo Girl, in my memory, it has a very special kind of version of prestidigitation that not only cleans you up, because what respectable lady is seen out, no matter how many beverages they have partaken in, they cannot be a state, but it also puts a layer of glitter over everything. And it can make 2 liters, it can make any drink that you've got alcoholic, up to 2 liters a day.
It's incredible.
This is so powerful.
About the strength of a Bacardi Breezer.
Nice. Did you say you've made it in D&D Beyond?
I have.
I can't find it.
It's you're misspelling woo. It's W
OUGH.
It's Evelyn Wargirl.
Yeah.
I'll take a look.
Thank you. All right. Okay. Well. Okay. These things aren't exactly going to be useful for going away, but
You never know when you might, that's kind of, you could do all sorts of things.
yeah, I guess that's true. Might want a drink or something while I'm out there.
You don't have to attune to it, so you can have as many wands sitting in your back pocket as you like. Just don't break them when you sit on them.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Do we want to? Is it like, are there charges, or is it? They're just.
Well, in the Woo Girl one, it's like 10 drinks or 2 liters worth of liquid.
So could I use some of these tonight?
It resets
Yes.
on
Online.
At
midnight, which is
crucially at midnight.
Yeah, exactly. If you time it right, you get 4 liters.
Right, we got 4 litres of drinking. Oh god.
4 litres of breezer.
Yeah.
Who wants one?
By 12:30, the lot of you are just throwing up.
Yeah. God, I'm so glad I haven't got to go do anything important tomorrow.
I'm fucked! Oh my god!
A litre of breezer is a lot.
So, lovely girls' night in.
Yeah.
You've got yourself some stolen wands, and you have given some of the robes that you
Yes.
bought from your holiday excursion.
Yeah. I imagine there's a lot of discussion about who the fourth robe could be for. Like, it's something like, oh, who, like, what about that girl from your class? Or like, oh, this girl, you know, there's like that kind of discussion.
Yeah. How many people do you know from your abjuration class, Agatha?
Can I roll history?
Not history, no. I don't think that it's an intelligence check to know the people in your class.
Flat charisma.
Flat charisma?
Yeah.
7.
No one's really... You don't have anyone's name.
Nah.
There was that one time that you thought that you'd put a name from the register to a face, and then you went up and got it wrong.
Yeah, I just
by
refuse
the
to say
way.
anyone's name, and I don't trust myself with anyone's name anymore. I just sit at the back and do the bare minimum. Well, not the bare minimum, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Bare minimum interaction with other
Socially,
students.
the bare minimum.
Socially,
Yeah.
bare minimum.
Nice. I mean, there is always other people from the Diamond Hand that you know, but you don't know them very well because you guys also haven't really been doing very much with the Diamond Hand. So you're not really sure who at the moment is gonna take up.
It's purely like one of those fun speculation things. Like Nevba discusses the people in her class and like Bing Bong, like all of that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
It's more gossip than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, cool. What else?
Give it to Kimber.
Oh, yeah, we could. No. Because yeah, that'd feel mean. Like, no.
Kimber doesn't like wearing clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why. Not because Sunny.
Not because she's a patron saint.
No.
She's a tits out kind of gal.
Okay.
you
What else? Has
Well,
anyone
I
else?
don't want to go through my whole list.
Yeah, let's circulate round a little bit. Yes, Sunny.
So I think Sonny gets this idea when he's swimming, sometime after he comes back. And then, going to worship is not really his speed, because like whenever he's there it's just loud in like in a non-helpful way. And I'm sure there's like a lake or a body of water on the campus.
No. There's a fountain. I mean, it's a mountain, isn't it? So it's not really.
You're
Well, you
right.
just said it was a fountain.
Famously, no lakes near mountains.
They're at the bottom.
Not
of the
well. You're up it, aren't you? So it's not. I'd love to yes and you, but in this instance, I'm just not going to.
Cool.
I'm sorry, but hold on. In the game Pokemon Scarlet, there's definitely at least 2
Get your Pokemon
mountains
out of here.
with lakes in him.
Okay, can I make some kind of check to find somewhere peaceful, vaguely introspect, that encourages introspection? That kind. Do you know, like this? I'm thinking, lakes, because that's what I've done in cinemas. Like where people might be for like alone time and think and stuff.
Yeah. All right. Roll for me. Survival.
I can do survival. 16.
Okay. Yeah, there is a it's not overly kind of serene. But there is, I mean, the best that you can find water-wise is like a canal
Okay.
that runs through the city.
Okay. And then this is like a series of things, but I want to get like a wooden bowl, a varnished wooden bowl, and then I want to put around the edges of it, like, just be yourself. And then I want to either put that somewhere with some water in it, the varnish make under the water, making it like more reflective, or put it in a space where it will catch rain, like just a small, like a small reflecting pond. That I want to put it somewhere, and somewhere that people might find it when they need that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. So for the sake of mechanics, you're going into town and buying a bowl. Like, what are we talking about? Like a foot?
No, a bowl.
Like this?
I
This
think
or like this?
2 foot.
2 foot.
2 foot, foot and a half.
Cool.
A big one.
And where are you setting? And you're setting it up.
Maybe on the mountain somewhere.
Yeah.
Is there a common walking path? Just
I
off
tell you what there is, which makes sense, and would be where you would get permission to do it. Do this thing that I think that you're doing is there is a kind of quite a manicured outdoor area with a tree in the middle, and it's where you have additional shrines that either want to be outdoors because they're outdoorsy kind of gods, or they're just smaller, and it's a place where you go for reflection and all of that kind of stuff. So that would be where you would be allowed to, and that would make the most sense, and is a nice quiet spot.
I love that. And then I think I'm just gonna rest my medallion in the water so that it floats, and just sit there with it in just genuine silence for a minute, just to kind of until it feels anchored.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's the first thing that I would like to do.
Yeah. You find a nice spot. You sit with it. I'm guessing it's just sort of like it's nice enough and big enough and like purposeful enough that you can kind of place it on the ground and it's not going to be like knocked over, and you just sort of sit cross-legged in front of it and meditate with it. And I think after a while you sort of know that moment that you feel like you've done the thing that you came here to do, when a little butterfly just comes and sits on the edge and starts like washing its like antenna with I know everything always looks like I'm making it a cat, but they do that. They clean their antenna.
Canonically, you have no idea what dogs do.
When you open your eyes and you see this butterfly there, you hear the voice of Kimber next to you going, "This is lovely.
Oh, isn't it nice?
It is so nice."
It's just so, like performative in worship that it just didn't feel that genuine at times,
And I love the fact that anyone can use this. They don't have to know. They don't have to believe in anything or any one thing. They just have to believe in themselves. This is perfect.
I didn't want anyone to feel like they couldn't because they're like part of another religion or something.
Exactly.
Or I didn't want anyone to feel like they couldn't because of how it would look, if it got associated a certain way or something. So I thought I'd keep it vague and honest.
Yeah, it's a really lovely thought. How are you anyway? I feel like we haven't spoken in a little while.
No, I've been so busy, just sort of like doing little bits and stuff, and I went on holiday and stuff. How are you?
I'm great. I'm just, doing my thing, enjoying my existence. Yeah. It's all pretty good. It's all pretty good.
That's so good. Like, is there anything like that I can do for you or whatnot?
No.
Just,
I
like,
was in many ways. I was going to ask if there was anything I could do for you.
oh, you've already done so
Have
much.
you? I know that it's not. I know that you're kind of thinking about going and finding my clinic soon, and I was wondering, like, is there anything that I can do to help at all?
Tell us
I
where
mean-
it is.
Like any like tips or tricks or whatnot you've got, like that would be so helpful. I'm gonna get in touch with Rose because they said they were looking for an artifact, and I was hoping that maybe they could like get some more information because that could help us find the clinic faster. And I was thinking maybe that me and my friends could take a detour, pick up the artifact, and then go to the clinic. And go find it.
Yeah. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I just don't know.
I was, I had a thought, and you still got your medallion in your hand from when you had it in the water, and she sort of she looks at it almost sort of over your shoulder a little bit and goes, I had a thought that I could give this a little bit more rouge. And then, but I don't know that this one I can, because love Rose as I do, and of course Rose got it from somewhere else as well, but the original people that made it, the quality isn't quite good enough. But if you got one that was made of a slightly better material, I think the two of us could probably try and...
Like, what kind of materials though?
What do you like? It's just that this one's got quite a lot of, like, I mean, it looks like it's copper, but actually I feel like there's quite a lot of, like, tin in there as well.
Right, it's the problem with metals, right? You never know like what it actually is unless you ain't got it yourself. But
if you knew anyone in town that's good at jewelry making, and you gave them a little hunk of something that you knew was a bit purer, then we could kind of get to work and
like does it have to be a metal? Could it be like wood or like?
I think you'd
like
struggle with
stone?
wood. It's not unheard of. I know that when I was alive, I knew somebody that had a piece of petrified wood that was a really good thing, but that is very difficult to get hold of. Petrified wood. Stone, again, really hard to do unless it's it's about the kind of how conductive of magic the element is.
Probably just get some metal then, I suppose. Like, it don't have to be too big.
A little bit of bronze or gold, but it's get some good stuff.
I don't know. Sounds like a great idea.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's do that, because it'd be nice to feel like I'm setting you up properly for this thing. This favor that you're doing for me. Not that. Is it a favor to me?
I don't think so. Like, my dad always says like in the end it all evens out. Like, because of you, I've been able to do so much like good stuff and like help people, which like like, as nice as I try and be, it's just stuff I couldn't have done without your help. My friend Agatha, like I know I didn't do the spell to do it or nothing, but like I needed loads of magic to like get a point to where she died, and like your magic helped me like get her help. So like I think in all, I think if we were less focused about who's doing what for who and keeping track, I think we'd be in a better space. So like, I don't like to think of it as a favor. It's just something that I want to do, and I feel like it's something I feel like I can do, and therefore should, because I think there are more people that would benefit from hearing what you've got to say and stuff, like actually what you've got to say, and not what was written in that book or nothing, because sometimes that stuff feels a bit like almost like they're trying to stop people from you know, it's like a cautionary tale or something. It's like you can't even believe what happened to her, and it's makes people not want to do stuff. But
it's very easy to rewrite that story as be careful, because if you don't do what your father says, you'll be stripped naked and exiled from your city, and that's actually the very opposite.
Where it's actually like, you know, you stayed in the face of like great danger and pain, like you stayed true to yourself, and now you're able to do all this good stuff for people because you know what you are is bigger than what anyone thought you were, and it's crazy. But basically, like I kind of want to do it, you know. We're doing this cup thing, which is fun. So it's mostly like I wouldn't worry about it. It's our best idea, you know. Don't feel like you're putting me out, you know.
No. I mean, and really, I don't actually I don't gain anything by it being found. But it is just good to know that whether anything survived, because of course the place is so completely corrupted that it may well be that it's just stone. But I sense somehow that beneath all that corruption, something will have remained. It's like
the mother, right? And Argon, like it's so much chaos and corruption around it that like any amount of good and pure beauty that's there is so much brighter for it.
That is extremely true, and even when you don't think about what happened to Mythenfold during the war, if you just take into account, you know, I had a lot of magical. It seemed like, you know, I never bought a magical item, but if I held something for enough time, if I like owned an object for a long enough time, it started to do magical things, and so I had everything that I had on me when I died was quite magical. And the amount of magic that happened in the moment that I died was such an enormous amount. You know, I created a miracle as I died. So I feel like that has to have fought against some of that corruption a little bit.
Absolutely, you know, like I think at the end of the day, no matter how much time goes past, the Earth remembers, you know?
I love that. Is that one your dad said again?
No.
No.
It's just me, that one.
He does have some good ones though, doesn't he?
You know, he's good. Father. He's good with words, but that was the Sunny original, that one.
That was a Sunny. I remember when your dad said that a person with, what did he say? A person without a hobby is like a dog without a face.
Easy. He uses the dog without a face one quite a lot, because it's sort of like, you know, like it's so incomplete. It's just it's weird.
Yeah.
He saw a dog without a face once, never got over it.
But I love the fact that you're starting to walk your own path and make your own sayings. That's good too.
It's just like I think, you know, we're like. As time goes on, you know, you separate from like, you know, what you're born into and like your family space, and like your eyes and become yours more and more and more and more and more as you see things that, you know, that maybe even your ancestors never saw or something.
Yeah.
You know, it's you become entirely new, and this kind of like this reformed version of like your family name, or if you so wish, like an entirely new person, because, you know, I don't mean to brag, but not everyone, as you know, can have a dad like mine.
Your dad is a rare bird.
Right? Like a vulture. Although not out here, because there's loads.
There's a lot.
There's so many. Yeah. You seen their necks?
They're bendy, aren't they?
Yeah, so bendy, it's mad. I think it's to get into rib cages.
Is it?
I think so.
I don't spend a lot of time watching. Maybe I should. Maybe that's what I should be doing.
I actually don't think you should, because I know one guy that liked to look at vultures a lot, and he was a bit odd. So maybe that's not the hobby for you, I don't think.
Well, you know, we can share a hobby and be very different people, can't we? But I don't think I've got a lot of interest in vultures. Anyway, so circling back to the medallion thing, if you you know, just give me a call when you've made medallion, and we can put our heads together and see what we can do. Can't promise that it'll happen first time, but we can certainly try.
No, let's give it a go. We'll do our best.
Do our best. Very utmost.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go. I mean, you can stay here because I'm probably gonna message Rose.
Okay.
If you want to hang out,
Send her my love.
Absolutely will. I'm gonna call sending.
Yeah.
To Rose.
Yeah.
God. Hi Rose, it's Sunny. Reckon you could do more research on that artifact? I'm thinking, trying to find it. Kimber says hi. Much love.
I'm sorry, but the diphthong in some of those meant that they were about 3 words themselves.
I don't know what that word means. What's a diphthong? Is that when you put your flip-flop in the swimming pool to see what temperature it is?
That's exactly it.
Terrible dad joke.
Australian dad joke, that's what that is.
Diphthong, I hardly know thong.
There's a little bit of time passes.
Time zones. You got wait for them to wake up.
Hello, Sunny. I can do that. Give me a few days. Violet already set me up with a library, and then it gets cut off.
Yeah. I'll send again. That's amazing. So good. That's amazing. So good about the library. Violet is a legend, right? Kimber's still here. I say hi to.
You don't have to
Let me know what you find.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Like,
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'm gonna go find that man that
Sorry, it's go one word.
I'm gonna go.
That's but either 1 or 3, and only Magic knows.
I'm going to go find the man that told me in the first place, and that you get cut off at some point and all of that. Nice. So, I feel like Hiraeth, do you want to go next with something that you want to do in downtime?
Oh yeah, why not, mate?
Fuck! Right, taking a turn.
I fucking changed my fucking accent and everything. I'll tell you. I think
I'm gonna kill Horath.
The gods will kill Hiraeth if he sticks with that accent.
Oh, I think I've been thinking a lot about.
The clouds open and all the gods' heads just peek out and go, no.
No, I think I've been thinking a lot about what Pops said, and I think the sort of the initial reaction was to sort of say absolutely fucking not, like get away from me. I'm living my life how I'm living my life. Hazes and I are together, and that's that. And the more I think about it, the more sort of the responsibility kind of settles in me, and the more I look into kind of I sort of look inside and see that actually I though it's not the life that I necessarily want to lead, it's the life that I am leading. And I mean, I'm a paladin of the crown of my crown, for Christ's sake. Do you know what I mean? Like it's so I think over the next couple of days, Hiraeth has sort of probably spent a little bit of time away. The excuse a lot of the time is kind of I'm getting Gerald ready to sort of travel across the desert. I'm getting him getting his desert feet sort of good and ready, and that's true. The over time, he becomes more kind of Jackrabbit kind of esque with big tufts on his elbows, and sort of the eyes go slightly more crack fox. But realistically, I think a lot of that time is spent kind of in introspection and just making little mushroom circles with Faycraft, sort of out in the kind of the coarse terrain of the wilds just outside of town, and kind of just spending time, as I'm sure he did before all of this happened, when he was hoping to become, a Crown's Guard with his best friend, as opposed to being the High Prince of. Do you know what I mean? Like of Dawncourt. And going through the steps, and going through kind of the ritual sort of training within these Fey circles, and I think like on one of the days, he kind of after the sort of massive amount of exertion he's going through, he kind of like pats himself down and still realizes that he's missing one of the earrings, one of the croissant.
Poil.
Excuse me?
It was a pearl. It was the pearl earring that went.
You're saying croissant very strangely here. And it's booking me out slightly.
I know that I mentioned it was the pearl, so I have to keep the canon straight.
Sorry, you're right. It is the pearl. The poil. And I think, for want of like anything to take his mind off what the inevitable sort of that is going to have to happen, I think he just starts just casting locate object around the city as much as possible, trying to find this poil earring.
Okay. You don't find it
at all.
Nope.
Cool. Interesting. I don't know what that means.
I can. It's a little bit like skippity hoppity over the detail of it, but it also, I feel like however many times you are able to cast that spell in a single day, or even over a couple of days, and you go to the kind of extremities of the city and through the city just occasionally, like thinking I'm probably about it's like 1,000 feet. I'm probably about 1,000 feet from the last time that I did it. Nothing.
Interesting. I'm gonna still my my anxious heart a little bit at that news. And I think that's sort of the over the course of like the first couple of days that we're all back together after that sort of like initial excitement about being back together. That's how he spends it. And then I think one of the days he pops back to his room, grabs one of the boxes that are still in his room, and pops up to Honra's cloister, knocks on the door.
Yeah. You just hear a kind of chorus of "it's open," and you walk in, and there's pretty much the whole gang are like draped over various couches and stuff with maps out and notebooks, and they're just sort of doing some group work together.
Evening all. I hope I'm not interrupting.
Did you need something?
That's a yes. Cool. Interrupting. Okay. I just came to say hello. Hi, Cole. Hi, everyone else.
Say their names, Ariath.
Yeah, I got you something from my time away. I didn't spend much time there, and I apologize that I'm not coming back with more tales, but I got you something whilst I was over there. I thought it would suit you down to a T, and give her the little sort of parcel.
Well, thank you. Can I open it now?
I mean, of course. I as I said, I think it would look fantastic on you. Kind of like barely keeping a straight face, kind of thing. Like,
Is it the thing that I'm thinking it is?
um no, I'm not going to say that. It's a incredibly garish sort of harlequined leotard that she takes out of the box.
This is so pink.
I think it's I think it's a look. I think it's a look.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Sebastian immediately goes, "Oh, put it on immediately. This looks wonderful."
Yes, like, Sebastian, yes. Put it on.
Right. She pops into the next room and then kind of comes out a little bit later, just sort of, even though she can shift the way that she looks, self-consciously anyway, this like, this unitard with pink and yellow diamonds all over it, and goes, "Well, this is magical. I can feel it already. Thank you so much for this."
Listen, thank you for not. As much as it's a silly little goof from a silly little boy. It's also a thank you for taking the time to not hate me. Taking the time to.
My burden.
I'm sure. And
look, why don't we do that quick warm up that we do in dance? And she kind of, without not that one. She sort of, without giving you too much time to think about it, you go into a like couples dance routine that you do for warm up frequently, and even though you're not wearing the unitard, you sense that she's finding it easier, and it's giving her that like she's when it comes to the lift, it's sort of easier for her to keep all her lines straight, and when you sit her back down at the end, she's like, "Well, this is very good, thank you."
And hey, they can definitely see that you're dancing better with that on.
Yes. Wonder what would happen if I dyed it. Anyway, we're actually looking at maps of Amor Edifos. Have you done that? Yeah, I'm guessing that you guys.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of have. Agatha has.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
You know. How is it going for you guys? How are you feeling about it all?
The one person of my cloister who hasn't looked at the maps is there talking about the maps.
Good, I think. It's it's going to be a hell of a trip. You know, it might take us the rest of the term.
What is
we
into
are still going with you, aren't we?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we need to kind of sync up with that. But I think it's it's quite a trek just from Kuala then to the spot that we need to, like the way station to get in.
And resources, you're okay? You're all
I think so. I mean,
prepped?
Miss Philos spoke to us the other day and said that it's probably a good idea to get mounts for the desert, but once we're at the actual Amor Edifos, it's a good idea not to have mounts because they often die or run away, and then any resources you've put on their back is like gone, or you suddenly have to carry a lot more. But yeah, I mean, we're just excited to kind of get out there and do some good,
Yeah.
Take it out of the books and,
Yeah, we are too. I mean, I think we're going for something magical. To find something.
Right.
So it should be.
You're going to go and get something magical, or you're going to go and do something magical.
Yeah. I think it could be. I think it could be.
One day you're going to be such a good leader. You've got this eye for detail, and this, like, your mind is like a trap.
You got me. Congratulations, you got me. You got me.
The Dawn province is in safe hands.
None safer than mine. Fuck you. Listen, we're. I mean, you know that we're heading out fairly soon. So would you be prepared?
We've actually sort of been prepared for a bit. We're dotting our I's and crossing our T's a little bit at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, so just whenever you're ready.
Okay, cool. Also, I don't want to say more importantly, but it's Agatha's birthday coming up.
Hi.
I know that you all celebrate it. Well, they all celebrate it much more than we did back home. But if you are free, I will give you the details of the
We're always
destination
free.
of the
We don't
party.
tend to, we're all people without any. We're not really the folk who can go out and spray the town with gold. So
You do realize that you can just come with us when you so wish.
yeah, sometimes that's good, and then sometimes it's less fun when everybody's just bought you. Sometimes it just
Yeah.
what? That would be lovely. Yeah.
Great. Well, I will tell you the plans when I have made them. We have made them. I'm not. These are the plans
I'm probably going to ask Sonny because you're great at a lot of things, but I fear maybe we'll ask Never or Sonny for the details.
Just you wait. Just for that, just you wait.
All right, I'm quaking in my unitard.
Looks very fetching. Goodbye.
Out the room.
Yeah, you head back.
And I think if I've got a little bit of time, I think I go and round up Nevma and Sunny and Kai and go, oh buddies, it's birthday time. We're gonna get the birthday all the way out of this.
Kai has already gone. We'll circle back to that later, but Kai's gone already.
Where's he gone?
I really like that the Horizon started talking and Kai just left.
Yeah, we were kind of talking about what do we think about Agatha's birthday, right? Because it's got to be mega, but also, if I might just start the ball rolling.
Ball rolling.
Sometimes I forget where I'm from. Who am I and where am I from? I feel like, when it's the prom and we have to do dances and Agatha's just clenching. So I feel like big party is maybe not the thing. We want to do something that Agatha's going to really, really love. And so maybe, I don't know what you guys thought, but I thought if we just got a load of really good market food and asked if we cordoned off half of the Apennine and then had a meal and was just kind of more chill about
Perfect. So I've already bought fireworks.
I will say this, right? It's not for us, because not only do we or most of us just go on holiday with Agatha, we're also going to be with her post her birthday. There's no doubt that her mum and Pete, and probably her sister, but she won't admit it, are probably shitting bricks about what Agatha's about to go do. So, we need to. I love this idea, and I definitely think we should do that. But I also think we need to be ready to facilitate us stepping away so that they can have a bit of family time. Because we get a lot of Agatha's time, and family is just really important to Agatha, and we want to make sure having the best intentions is great, and most of the time it's going right. You want all the people with the best intentions there, but sometimes having the best intentions means going party. When it's closed, boom, let them have their cake and
Or do we do it the other way around, where they get like the daytime hours? They might want to work in the evening. I know how they like never want to shut the.
It's true. Maybe we'll do that.
I'm happy to do the fireworks whenever.
I was just thinking, like, if they had if we set up a brunch, like family brunch that we're not part of, and while we're doing that, we could be organizing we can be up on the roof of the tavern setting up the fireworks. And
what's his face? What's the other guy?
Beanbone.
Shane. No, mate.
Shane.
No, I'm talking about. So what if we get Shane involved, and Shane can help us set up, and we can do all of the opening chores with Shane, so that when it comes to work day, they don't have to do any setup. They can come straight in, get changed,
I think it's quite a lot to just take over somebody's business.
No, we're not, because Shane. We'll say Shane.
I know, but Shane's literally been working there a month.
Right, but what you don't know is I'm also going to be there, and so are you two.
Okay. I think this is a great idea, but what I want to do is just take your expectations and add into it that they might say no.
That's fine, which is that we revert to the other plan, which is basically we spend time with Agatha, a nice quiet thing with her family nearby, and then whenever her family want to, have their moment, we just need to, it's about reading that room, and stepping away. So if that happens before or after, maybe what we do is we plan a 3-part day, lunch/dinner, time at the Apony, and then post-Apony, cake and a drink nightcap, right?
Yeah.
And then at any point, we need to go, back off. We just need to be ready to back out of any of those things so Agatha can have time with her family,
Can I we've got a really important question we need to ask first. Huraeth, how many people have you already invited?
Doesn't matter right now.
It does a bit. It actually does a bit, because you see...
And how many of those people have ever met Agatha before?
Yep.
You just said yes there, mate, and I don't really like that, if I'm honest.
Look,
I think we need to make a decoy birthday party that Agatha doesn't need to go to.
So here's
I think that's
the
the
thing.
biggest gift we can give her.
Genuinely, here's the thing. My plan was to get so many people into the Apony. Hear me out. The Apony
locals bar. You want to get loads of students into the locals bar.
The Apony makes so much money. Agatha will hate being in there, so we take her and do fireworks.
You're saying so far your plan is to mob the locals bar with students, kidnap our friend and their daughter, and then do fireworks.
Equals profit.
Can I? Maybe we could use your energy in a really nice way, which is, why don't, Huraeth, you arrange a party in Agatha's honor, but we never take Agatha, and then she can watch it. She can see it from a distance and go, all those people are there celebrating you, but you don't gotta be there. This is loads of people who like you,
what if
but you don't gotta be there.
is actually properly Agatha for the day, and she can have a party? Because this is such a good idea.
Have any of us spoken about the fact that they look very similar? By the way, I just want to make that very clear.
Yeah, we did, because you said it looked like Agatha had a go at you, like third day.
Also, we were all at prom when she was 100 different people. She's obviously got some kind of really cool illusion power. Or
But this is
what I'm saying. Agatha gets to know that loads of people want to be nice to her and celebrate her, but she doesn't have to have the anxiety of being there. So it's all these people that have gathered in honor of her, and then she gets to have that quiet evening.
I will speak to Anra about it.
Also, there you can do the fireworks, but not in or around the Apony. So No, this is perfect. Huraeth, your job is to plan a Huraeth level birthday party that we do not take Agatha to, but she can see it from a distance to go, look at all those people that want to be around and celebrate you.
And then we can just have a really cozy, dinner kind of thing.
I do think we should invite Agatha to that party just in case.
But I can do my makeup and she can be disguised, so she's not actually
It's a
Agatha.
surprise
Or
party.
For sure.
It's
For
a
sure.
surprise party.
No, for sure. I just want to make sure that she doesn't look through the window like an abandoned orphan and think everyone is having a party on my birthday and I'm not invited to it. No,
We're
like
gonna
I
be
feel
with
like
Agatha. We're not going to the party.
no. I do know that, but I also do know Agatha, and I worry that she would go. I am not on the inn in there, and I was never invited to the inn in there. And I think we just need to make it clear, in the business plan that we're making here that this is.
Plan?
I mean, there will be businesses making profit here. Like,
why did you say it like that? That's just what happens. Businesses. That's just what. You don't go. We're gonna. You don't. When you go to the pub, do you go? We're gonna go make a business and profit. Like that's just not what people do.
No, the player that is playing me is incredibly tired tonight.
I think that is a very good starting point for the plotting of
Is it?
of the day that will happen on the 32nd of Premedia. So
Jesus.
we've got a few days. That's the opening gambit.
I feel like in that there's like a hard cut to Agatha talking to someone like I don't know, like Bing Bong,
Bing
who's
Bong's
like,
not
or whoever,
She's
just
got
like
friends.
so not. She's got no friends.
Shut up.
A hard cut to Agatha talking to someone, just
Mr.
going
Bay.
to Mr. Faye, just going, yeah, I don't really do birthdays. People just make it so complicated.
Cool. All right. So, what else? We will say that Agatha.
Yes.
Before he goes, Kai gives you a very simple looking notebook, which is the item which means that you can write to each other whenever you want to.
Cool.
So it's got shared pages,
Cool.
essentially.
Cute.
Cool.
Yeah, we said we'd get it last week. Yeah.
And in group, you have Miss Philos comes to you guys, and talks to you about drills and starts to kind of put together some illusory scenarios which involve undead and demons, and talks to you a little bit about the landscape of Amor Edifos, that as you have already done a little bit of research, that you have to kind of build up some mental fortitude for Amor Edifos, that it's a place where the sun doesn't really come out or shine, or if it does, it has to like push through so much polluted air that you just don't get very much sunshine. The rain can actually be damaging to you sometimes, and the ground can be difficult to traverse and can open up into lava pits sometimes. So
London,
yeah. And advises you to take, as Honor hinted at before, advises you to maybe take Creeth to get to the edge of the border, and then there are border stations that are dotted along where Amor Edifos meets the Iridian Empire, and suggests, looking at your maps with you, that there's one that's called the Last Hope, which is a little bit north of Qualar, which is a good place to kind of head to. And again says, take the Creeth there and then leave the Creeth at that border station, and then pick them up on your way back, because Creeth are great for desert, but they're not good for cursed lands where they will almost definitely die.
I mean, if need be, we can use Gerald is a pack animal towards the end. He can appear when he wants to. So it could help. Is all I'm saying.
That's useful.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Good little rabbit, that guy, isn't he?
I also need to learn. I'm going to learn Tiny Hut.
Yeah.
Is there anything else anyone wants me to learn?
Do you
or
need
thinks
any money
useful?
to learn Tiny Hut?
No. I got it.
Right. I actually need to go do some shopping.
Okay.
Specifically about this stuff. For this stuff. Is there anything we need that I can get? Or if there's anyone that wants to come shopping, we can come shopping together.
I mean, I'll always come shopping.
I mean, if I'm invited, I'll come shopping.
Well, if you're going, I don't want to be left on my own.
We'll all go in shopping. But what I will say is with the Creeth, we can just go to my stables and we'll just grab some.
Okay.
Oh, that's useful.
Yeah, like...
Okay, so Miss Philos doesn't need to actually organise that for us.
No, we can do that. It's a shame, really, because, like, years ago we were working on an experiment where we were trying to train the Creeth to come home, like homing Creeth. So, like, you could just let them go and they'll always come back to the stable sort of thing. So, like, just sort of like feel like, you know, if people got lost or, like, you know, if you know, worst happened or if people wanted to go to the smaller towns around Quillar, they could ride a Creeth all the way there, get off, just let it go and it would come home. But it never worked. Absolutely never worked.
Just lease all of those.
You just,
But like then you know you sort of make a side business of going out on marmos and catching and like rodeoing them, you know.
How do you make money from that? How's that a business?
What do you mean?
Like you released them and then you went out to get them,
No. So what we did was we caught Creeth.
right?
And then we rented them out to be. See, what that was an investment. That's a business plan. That was an investment, because if we could train them, they would come back.
Yeah.
So then we would never lose any.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually don't think you know what a business,
No,
business
I
plan
do
is.
know what
Thank
a
you.
business plan is.
Um,
We were investing in a training extra Creeth to come home.
But they didn't come home, so you just lost the Creeth.
No, then we went out and got them.
So you didn't make a business.
but you
from
weren't making like a reward
It
for
was,
getting
listen,
the.
guys, back off. Back the fuck
I
off.
did. It's
It
called,
was like a research project.
exactly. It's called
You
research.
got to
and
invest in a
development,
research
guys.
project. Fuck.
Yeah,
I will
that's
fight
research.
you.
The first
No,
person that
no,
the first person that
business.
trained a farm, you know, weren't making money off it, were they?
You're
God,
not
you try and
making money
you try and
off of it.
innovate in a space, and everyone comes at you. You know, they never appreciated Van Gogh in his time. I'm an artist.
Try appreciating fireworks next time.
What?
What are you talking
What?
about? I love
Fuck off.
fireworks.
Wait, why is everyone getting angry at me
No
now?
one's getting angry at you.
Everyone calm
Right.
down, yeah?
I had a dream once that I could ride a big bat. Do you think that you could do that?
Are there
Who
big
are you
bats here?
talking to right now?
There are big.
I'm talking
there are
to
big
Sunny
bats.
because Sunny's the one that has the stables. Like, do you think it'd be possible
Not in,
to?
not in Quillar, because the bats will hate it. But there are big bats. Me and you could ride a bat. Definitely. A ride
Yeah.
probably not. I've never seen
Can
a
you
bat
imagine
that
how
big.
fucking sick I would look on the back of a fucking bat?
Yeah. That would be sick. No, you can train most animals that want to be trained. Like if they have to have like curiosity, you know, and like the desire for companionship, and that's basically what it is. You know, it's mostly just making friends.
Yeah. 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 All right. Well,
Oh, alright.
Miss Philos, who's still in the room, is like, I need to. So I'll get some packs of rations for you, or will you
We
sort
also
yourself out? with it?
we need shovels. Whereas you know we don't need shovels. Crucially, we need spades.
Why do we need spades?
Big difference.
Right, why do we need spades? Why am
Digging
I finding
holes.
this information out now?
Because it doesn't really matter until then. Because what if we get buried into the sand? We need a way to dig out. But you need a spade,
Yeah.
not a shovel, because a spade is about digging and a shovel is about moving.
Right, okay. Right, are there any other...
You okay, Uriah? You look confused. What?
I mean, the son of a gambling man doesn't know that a spade is a card.
It's also something you use to break ground. A shovel is something you use to move shit.
I did not actually know that.
Which one?
Did not know that.
That's why it's called a shovel, you know? Because it shoves all.
I'm just going to go ahead and say that you're walking and talking.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You go into town. Where are you going? Where are you shopping?
I think I'm coming to take my mind off everything that's going through my mind at the moment.
I think we're going to the magic woman who did my board.
But you're going to say something different there.
Janine.
All right, Janine.
Hello. How are you? It's been a little while. How's things?
It's great, all so good. Just these are my friends. This is Nemmer and Hariath and Agatha, and we're just perusing like magical wares and stuff because we got a mission. We're going out to Emer Edifos, and we're gonna go try and find something. I was wondering if you had any magic stuff that might help, or if you could point us in the right direction.
I'm not brilliant at that because, as you know very well, that sounds passive aggressive, but as you do know, I'm more bespoke.
Janine, you're the perfect person for this. You're absolutely the greatest person I could have remembered about to come and see about this thing.
Okay.
Janine,
what are we making?
You're going to absolutely answer all of my questions about this one specific thing.
Wonderful.
I love this from you.
Okay.
I need a metal or something that's conductive to divine magic to make a new amulet. If anyone, it's you, right, Janine?
I mean, I do have some. I'll say this now. I might have some good metals for you, but I wouldn't. I'm not the best jeweler. But I can send you in the right direction for that. But let me see.
Right, but you're going to know what metals is good, right? And I don't know metals, so this is why, you're the expert.
Yes, I surely am. And she hops off her stool, and her head immediately disappears behind the counter, and she goes walking off, and you hear chests opening and rummaging around, and she comes back and puts a few things on the counter. Well, we've got all the favourites here. This one hasn't been smelted yet. But that is platinum. So we could. So that's a bit harder. Well, it'll take a little bit longer. But we've got gold, silver, copper, bronze. I think I've got some other things. Did you have anything particular in mind?
No, not really. She was just if you find something that's conducive to magic, we can sort of get something done, So because what I've got is this at the moment, and she reckons it's a bit impure.
Oh, I see. Yes, that does make sense. I mean, I wouldn't recommend some of the overly expensive metals. What you're looking for is purity over expense. I wouldn't sell you mithril for this sort of thing because you're not looking to make armor, you're looking to make a magical item. So I'd say bronze or gold would probably be best.
I reckon let's do bronze.
Yeah.
Enough to make a medallion.
A bronze bar across the
sick
counter. I have absolutely in this moment no idea what to sell it for.
We can say a price, and then you can tell me that in a second. And then
firstborn.
So you okay?
Yeah.
Your first spawn.
Oh, I'm not a frog. So, and then also we're going to go see if anyone's selling magical items or whatnot, or if there's any potions or anything that we need. Ariah, do you need anything?
I wonder, Janine. Hi, it's a pleasure to meet you. I had an idea in my head to try and imbue my what's it called? What the fuck is it called?
Glaive.
Thank you. Imbue my glaive with some magic. I've recently been doing a secondary in wizarding, book magic, and I'm getting there, but it's not like, you know, I can make a bonfire, and I wonder whether I could just like smush the two together in some way.
You've laid the glaive out on the counter.
Yeah.
Well, this is very fine indeed.
Thank you.
Very, very fine workmanship. Could definitely take magic, no problem at all. It would take time. I could make this a flaming glaive. It would take me perhaps 15 days
Okay.
into a flaming glaive.
That is good to know. We probably don't have that kind of time now, but it's good to know for the future.
Okay.
Do we not have
I'm right in
time?
saying that. Huh? We've got like a week.
You've got...
We go.
Yeah, you've got like 7 or 8 days.
Just double time it.
That's good to know for the future, though. Thank
And
you
when you want to do that, we could also just bump up the magic in it so that it feels more intuitive of your movements as well. If you wanted to add that on as well,
That does sound fun. How much would that be roughly?
I thought that you might ask me that, and the answer is quite simple, and I'm going to tell you right away.
Okay, just before you do, can you lift both arms above your head, please?
Do not tell me what to do in my own establishment, you
Right,
cheeky
that's so
man.
rude. Janine is a specialist.
Where is that Hevelian chanting? Yes. I think that would probably come to around... We giving me the item, so that already gives you a little discount. And if you wanted it, probably about 1,000 gold.
Okay, that is good to know. Thank you ever so much. You will be seeing me in at some point in the future, and we will come up with a business plan.
We're not go. I want to make it very clear now. This is my business. You're not.
Okay, we're leaving. Goodbye.
Thanks, Janine. I really appreciate your help.
The bar of bronze, which is kind of like a half bar because you don't need a full bar, would be 50 gold.
Nothing. Done. Thanks, Janine.
Nice.
Goodbye. Yeah. Can we like find somewhere that's got like something akin to what we found on holiday? You know, someone who's got sticky slippers and stuff.
Sticky slippers.
Wouldn't that have been Janine?
No, Janine is like
she's an enchantress.
Okay.
It's not shopkeep.
Yes, you can certainly try. Do roll investigation because you actually haven't looked for this kind of thing before.
I'd rather not.
Do you want me to investigate for you?
I would like the person who lives in this city to tell me where the magical item shop is.
Because she was shot there all the time. Uh, 21.
Pretty good. Yeah, you find a quite an old-looking establishment that doesn't have a sign above it, and the windows are a little bit like murky. But when you look in, you can see that there are there's armor and potions and bits and pieces in there. It's a little shabby, but it will do. You go in, and there is quite a heavy-looking human gentleman who just sort of doesn't say hello, but sort of stares at you as you come in.
All right.
Hi.
Hello?
I was wondering if you mind us perusing your wares. You know, magical and whatnot.
Oh yeah, that's what we're open for every day. Yeah.
No problem.
What I mean.
We're going on an adventure to find something in Emu Ediphos.
You won't come back from that.
Love that enthusiasm. I'm feeling, I've got more of a sunny disposition, if you will. So I'm feeling quite good about it. I just think there might be some things we could do to help. And if you need my good friend Never here, she's fond of the blade. I'm a holy man myself. Agatha over there loves a book, and my mate Hariath is at home in moccasins as he is in full suit of armour. If that helps you any.
I thought that was going in a real negative slant, but actually that went well.
Just trying to give this gentleman like a rough idea of the sorts of things we could find useful.
No, I like it.
Right.
Are you okay?
So yeah, no, I mean,
you're about to cry.
Everything's all right. I'm here to do business.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you okay, mate?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm ready to do business.
For a 15 on my inside.
This guy's just this is just the way that he is.
Oh, he's got the brush.
Can I take a look around while this is happening? Just
yeah, of course you can. Of course you can.
I just want to see if I can spot anything that I think will be useful. Especially looking at price tags, if anything has a price tag, though I doubt it.
Yeah. There's a lot of very basic stuff. This is not an overly it's an adventuring shop with some like magical potions, but this guy is not really the best curator of truly spectacular bits and bobs. Is there anything that you're looking for in particular?
Agatha's just looking around, but I think she will ask for some potions. I assume health potions. If we can stock up on them. I can't remember the prices for them. They are kind of behind the counter. There's like a case.
Cigarettes.
And and when you're sort of leaning forward and like looking at it, he goes, suppose you're looking for Elim?
Yeah, if that's all right. Yeah.
How many do you want?
How much can I get for 500 gold?
Oh, all right. Opens up and takes out some like. Looks a little bit like those where you used to put the old milk bottles when you got them from the chap, from the milkman. Puts them down. I've got 3 normals.
Can we do anything to help you?
I've never been. You're my first customers in a month, and I'm delighted. I've never been happier.
Good.
I just want to so yeah, can you sort them out? I'm just going to pull everyone together and be like, this guy runs an adventuring shop in the city where there's a magical adventuring school.
He's doing all right for himself, really, I suppose.
No. Most people just get stuff from up there.
Why would they? It's so expensive at school.
Yeah, but they don't care. Right, that's the point. They don't come down here.
Ah.
Yeah.
He's all right. Don't worry about it. I've got a feeling he's just like that. It's fine.
I found a greater one. It's only one though.
This is so much like that fucking picture of me, the resting sad face guy.
Yeah. I mean, what's 1 greater and 3 normal? How much would that cost?
Do you want a water breathing one? Suppose you don't want it. You don't need that, do you?
No, we're going to do
stupid.
this.
It's all right. I'll put the water breathing away.
Right,
I'll put the water breathing away. It's gone. I've smashed it.
I mean, you did need to break it.
Will you be doing any climbing?
Maybe actually.
Mate, yeah, we might do. Do you have some climbers kits? We'll take them.
I was going to give you a potion of climbing. I don't have any climbers kit.
Oh, smashed it. Fuck it.
No, I'll take the potion.
I mean, don't. It's not a charity. Yeah, you don't have to.
I just look. How much is it for these potions? Because I'm on a budget, yeah?
You want what? You're going to take the climbing, the greater, and the 3 regular?
Yeah.
Well, God.
Oh,
Look.
great! My kids are going to be able to eat tonight. Yeah, brilliant.
Why don't you roll a persuasion check?
All
Is that
right.
what he says?
Try and persuade me. All right. Okay. Pretty please. That's a 2 on the dice, which makes it a 1.
Is he pissed? That might express.
Is he pissed? I'll make it a 4.
He's not. He's not. He is the soberest that anyone's
Yeah.
ever been.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
greater
Yeah.
and climbing, they're 200 each.
Right. Well, when I said
No,
for 500 gold pieces,
Agatha, relax.
what
Agatha,
did you
relax.
think I meant?
Agatha, relax. Agatha, relax.
Agatha. He works in a magic shop where there's a school.
Right. Do you remember earlier when we were talking about business plans?
Right.
Yeah.
Potions of healing, they're 65 each.
All right.
That's good.
So it's 190 for 3.
Okay. All right.
We could. You know, you're not the only one buying this stuff, Agatha. You
I was
can't
about to
have
say
all
we
the
can.
potions.
Yeah.
We need some as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but like, this is what I got from the place. So I was going to spend it on stuff for us.
You're right. We
I've got
also,
this. I don't. I've got this as well. I don't know. You probably won't need it at all.
What
Probably
is
not.
it?
It's really stupid.
What is it?
It's like an oil.
Right.
That does.
I don't know. The person that gave it to me, they just called it lube, but actually, when I looked more into
How much is it? How much is it?
Well, I bought it for 400, so I'd have to.
No.
That's
I'll
fine.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
What's your
No.
name? What's your name, mate? I'm
Craig.
Sunny. What?
Craig.
Craig. Right. Okay. Craig, have you got any magical jewellery of any kind? You know, rings, amulets, circlets, the lot?
Oh God. All right. Starts pulling drawers like behind him and puts some like cushioned ring displays out. Most of these do absolutely nothing.
Right. Great.
Okay. See, when I was like magical, what ones do something?
Right. Yeah. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm fucking scrolling here.
Yeah.
Lydia, is that you in there?
This guy looks exactly like that picture that I accidentally took of myself.
Yeah.
So
I think.
if you say that, you have to share it in the Discord.
Yeah, I think whilst Craig is scrolling, I pick up one of the rings and go, you know what, Agatha, I think this one would suit you. Nikki, give her the ring. Give her the ring, Nikki.
That's real funny. Tom, you owe me a ring now. You can't just talk to me like that. How dare.
That was very funny.
That was good. That was good. I expect a ring next week, Tom.
I mean, this one, when you're, because this one is linked to the climbing. If you fell when you were climbing, this one might help.
Right.
It's, because it looks like a feather, and I think you just like drift.
Yeah, featherfall. Got it. Right. What else you got knocking about me?
It's swimming again. It's swimming again.
Right. Just relax. There is water out there, just not a lot.
Just not where we're going.
I don't know
Craig.
why I bought them. I don't know why I even bothered.
Where we're going, we don't need floats.
I mean, look, won't the egg just be all over us if we do drown? That's the phrase,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Can you swim,
I-
Goliath?
Hmm?
Can you swim?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just asking. I know, I've seen these guys swim. I just ain't seen you swim.
Yeah, I can swim.
Okay.
This ring keeps you warm.
We're going to the desert, mate.
Yeah,
Next
where
one.
it gets really cold at night.
I knew it was a dud when I bought it. I thought, who the fuck is going to want this?
It's still a good thing.
Spent 500 gold buying that off someone. I don't know why I fucking bother.
Just
Alright.
relax. Some people go to cold places.
Craig, you live in a continent that is ruled over by a big fiery man. Like, it's good. It's a good business plan to
keep warm.
To keep a ring that makes people warm. Yeah. What if they?
I don't
came
really
from
see
somewhere
your
fiery?
thinking.
Okay. I do know what a business plan is.
I think Hiraeth and Craig could really wind each other up into quite a fucking panic if they were just left alone. That's all I've got. The rest are just, they're just,
That's fine.
you know, they're just people's wedding rings that got ripped off some dead person's finger.
What? Wait, what?
Oh,
I don't know,
think
sometimes I just take a bag. I just
dead person's finger. Sorry.
There's a lot of adventurers that come in with just like a bag of rings and they're like pot luck, and I have to be like, all right, I'll give you 500 for it, and then I hope that something good is in there. And sometimes it's just
That's
it's just
not the
dead
business
people
plan,
rings.
Craig. That's just not a good business plan, Craig.
Right, we'll sort out your business plan when we
No,
come
we're
back.
not. We're not invested. What are you talking
I'm
about?
not investing. I just mean,
You're deciding whether or not you can afford some juice in a bottle, right? Don't start
I
buying.
can afford it. Yeah, I can afford the 4 potions. I just can't take the climbing potion. I'm afraid.
I want to take it. I got a feeling. My gut says that like it's better take it than not have it. You know.
I mean, if you got the money, then sure.
Are you gonna take the ring of Featherfall?
No.
You take
I might.
it.
I might. How much is the ring of Featherfall?
Roll persuasion.
You got anything else knocking about, Craig? Like some fun boots or a cloak or something?
Please don't bother him anymore.
I'm not bothering him. I'm shopping.
There's a 14 on the dice, so that makes it fucking maths.
Minus
22. 22.
Minus 5.
Wait.
Minus 5.
I've lost it already.
Ring of climbing.
Where are all the rings that I was just looking at? Ring? No, it's not. It's Ring of Featherfall.
Oh, that was it. Yeah.
There. How much was the total that you said in the end that you rolled for persuasion?
22.
2,000 gold now.
I regret saying I would take it.
Expensive.
Ryan,
Yeah.
how much coinage have we actually got on you right now?
I have a ruby.
I can't do swap. If you're going to make me do swapsies, I'm going to be in massive trouble. My missus, she'll give me hell if I bring a bunch of gems.
You said you took a bag of rings for 500 gold.
Yeah, gold,
Craig.
gold. It's gold for things, not things for things.
A ruby's more than a thing, Craig.
Then go somewhere else and get the gold for it.
Oh, hot dog, Craig. Okay. I'll be back. I might be back.
Okay, you got any fun capes? Cloaks?
Capes. All right. Brings
Bags.
it like wheels out a like
Goblets?
a cloak rack.
You know what you got knocking? Craig, I'm going to say this. I'm not looking for nothing in particular, right? I just want to sort of catch a vibe of what the sort of stuff you've got here.
I got this one, but it's swimming again.
Why have you got so much swimming stuff, Craig?
What is it? A bag of swimming? What does that mean?
Look, it's a manta ray, but you put it round your shoulders.
It's just a dead fish.
I don't know if it's magic. Sometimes I don't even cast Identify. It's my wife's thing.
Can I just say?
Sorry, Craig, is your wife Janine?
No. Oh God, I wish she's lovely.
Whoa,
You've got a wife, Craig.
You've got a
I don't
wife,
mean no
Craig.
disrespect, but she is some woman.
You have a wife,
Well, no,
Craig.
your wife. I'm sure your wife is great. Or isn't she great? Is that why you're like this?
What have I got? What else have I got here? Cape.
Can I just say this episode? I feel like has been. Maybe it's just my brain, but it's been the most fever dream fucking episode so far I've ever played on stream.
It's fine. My brain's been soup since this morning, so we're all good.
I've got this as well. I've got this. It's a little bag, but inside it's bigger.
Okay.
Yeah. How much?
That's
is that?
great.
Yeah. How much is
Craig?
that? How much is that? Craig?
Remember when we said we were travelling really far?
Yeah,
I would have
yeah.
nailed that first go if that were you.
That's a great one.
I don't. My mind sometimes panics when I'm speaking to people. And I don't remember what I've got here.
Get it.
But that's 2,000.
Okay, can we chip in? Can I put 500 towards it?
Yeah.
Okay.
How would you feel about a ruby, Craig?
You have got to go change your gems. I don't take gems. Marge will have my guts for garters.
Right.
Okay, fine. I have money. I can put money in.
Right. I would say Janine would buy a ruby from you, but I don't think she likes you after what you just said to her. So.
Wait, what did I say to her?
I can't remember, but I remember I was having to rush away because you were talking some shit.
Business plans.
Yeah, you keep talking about business plans,
okay,
right?
Yeah.
Did you just learn this word or something?
Listen. When you're in 8th set cultural studies, you're a little behind the curve. Is all I'm saying.
I do have one really special cloak. This one's really special and swishes out this thing that seems to like blur in front of you and shift.
His wedding tuxedo. All right, this is cool.
Yeah, that's good. That makes you really hard to be like smacked.
I think maybe you should keep this one, Craig.
Listen, if I was allowed to actually wear any of this stuff, I'd be the things I could do.
Craig's like Iron Man. Right,
But
Craig,
that is this one's a big one.
Right.
This one's a big one, yeah.
Yeah.
It was I got in trouble before when once some really nice people came in and I gave a price that was like too good, and so my wife has actually put a tag on this one, so I can't ever go below this much. And he just flips over the tag and it says 60,000.
How many rubies you got, alright?
Not that many.
Right, Craig.
Not that many.
We're taking the potions.
Yeah.
And the bag.
And the bag.
We'll take the bag. I'll put in. If we do, we have
It's
500
a
each.
haversack, I'm going to say, not an actual satchel. It's a haversack.
Okay,
Cool.
handy.
Would have been good to know that, Craig.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
We've got
If we put-
Right.
Yes.
Why don't you
Yeah.
and I put in 750 each,
Yep.
and Nevmer and Agatha put in 500 each, and that gets us all of the potions and the bag.
Perfect.
Right, you want me to put
I can put in more. I can put in loads.
I can put in more.
I know you guys can put in more. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. What I'm saying is that me and Hariath, or mostly me, but Hariath too, are doing the healing stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just relax. I'm not trying to like cut you out. I'm just trying to do easy maths.
Okay.
Like it's all
Right.
good.
All right. I'll
All right. So mark it off, and so you're taking the 3 regular and 1 greater healing potion,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Anything
not holding
else?
any of this stuff.
and the handy haversack. So you've got 5 items. The 3 potion. Wait.
3 regular, 1 greater.
4 potions and a haversack.
Yeah.
We also got the climbing potion.
No, that wasn't part of it.
How much is the climbing potion?
200 gold pieces.
Wait. Okay. So sorry. I'm just having to do maths. So I've got 20 platinum pieces. So that means I've got 20,000 gold pieces.
No, actually, Tom.
Okay. Cool.
Right.
Cool.
Okay, Craig, we're gonna go now. Bye.
You've done you.
I actually would rather.
You don't
not.
have to come back ever. I'll understand.
Craig. I just want to give
Fucking
you
hell, Craig.
one tip. That potion you smashed, I think you should clean it up real quick before your wife comes down.
Oh my god, you're so right. I've got bits of glass in my ankle as well, so I better tend to that.
Craig, take care of yourself.
Did you smash it on your leg?
Right.
Stupid.
I don't think I'll ever see you guys again because you're probably going to go out there and die, but good luck to you anyway.
Thanks,
Thank
Craig.
you.
Have a
Good luck to
nice
you,
life.
Craig.
Christ.
Craig.
I need to go find a jeweler.
Right. Oh, to make your thing.
Oh, I might come.
You have been. So basically, let me tell you this now. Janine has given you names because she said I can give you advice to go to somewhere. And I'll add in this. The jeweler is the shop name for the person who makes jewelry is called Trinkets of Mimes, and there is. She also gave you the. But she did. I think if the conversation was happening about the fact that you're going to make something, she might have said off by chance that there is somebody that just sells gems. If you wanted to know that too, and it's called the Hoard.
I don't think I need gems, do I?
No, but it could have come up in conversation because you were saying, "Oh, I'm going to make this thing."
I do need to.
You want to stick a gem in it.
We don't need to RP it. I'm going to go to a jeweler and get smelt the bronze into a thing, or get the bronze like thingied, and also I'm going to buy another diamond.
Okay, so
to be made into my.
Okay, here's the thing. You meet the person that runs the jewelry place. Can you please roll persuasion about communicating and talking about this and tell me what you want this medallion to look like?
First question.
Yeah.
Mummy / Daddy's boy?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, Colin Mime is a little bit older, yeah.
Sorry, you just have to talk to people older than you. I have to talk to people who are drunk.
Or I also have to talk to people who like think I'm like cute and far away and got like a fun act. It's like the haunted one, but not sad.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's adorable. I want to keep him.
Aren't you nice? You away boy. It's a discount. So persuasion.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep. Persuasion. 16.
All right, 16. So, and what do you ask for? Because it's. Are you wanting another medallion that's a picture of Kimber, but the way that you see Kimber, rather than the Kimber?
Yeah, I want a medallion the way that I see Kimber, but on the back, I want it to be a butterfly. So like, more like a coin than like just a straight up medallion.
Cool. It's not going to be, it requires creating the mold and then smelting and pouring in, and that's going to take maybe a week.
Absolutely.
Maybe 5-6 days. And with a 16, it would cost 100 gold.
5-6 days. If I give you a little bit more, do you reckon you can knock a day off that? I appreciate you've got life and stuff like that, but there's a chance.
200 gold, 2 days.
Pardon?
200 gold, 2 days.
Love that. Done. Deal. See, right? That's a business plan.
All right. Okay.
Also not a business plan.
That's a business plan. Okay, watch this, and I go to the Hoard.
You're just gonna sell your jobs.
You walk in to this very
Guys,
sweet.
I've got less than 6,000 gold now.
You walk into this little it's a very tiny one room place, and you just have quite a small area that you can walk in, and then behind the boundary is quite a portly brown dragonborn who goes, "Yes." What? And there's just little piles of gems all round.
Sorry, you startled me for a second there. Hi.
As I was listening, what do you want?
My name is Hariath. It's a pleasure to meet you. I have some gems. I wonder whether I could exchange.
I take gems.
Good. Could I take gold for those gems?
I could give gold for your gems.
That would be fantastic. Thank you very much. And I bring out a little sort of sack of gems, and I bring into the light. I bring
He's flirting again.
2 rubies. 2 rubies of finest red. For you to peruse, with the eyes in your head.
We're all just outside.
Please, can I get a persuasion roll?
With advantage for the bodacious rhyme.
Bodacious. That's bold.
No.
Cool. That's fair. That was a 17. Don't fucking matter, mate. Don't fucking matter. 17 on the dice, 25.
You're just showing the rubies.
For now.
What was the total for your persuasion?
25.
She almost like snatches them from your hand and then... They're beautiful.
Thank you.
I'll give you 8,000 for them both.
I will take that much. I will take that. That seems like a relatively fair price for those rubies.
They're mine now.
They are yours. Thank you. I have some other. I may have some.
With shaking claws, places them on a shelf.
I think this is like as much like trying to not to look at this near orgasm that is happening as anything else. Just kind of like looking down at the bag of gems and sort of going, okay, let's take a little look. What else might? Would you have any diamonds to sell? Just out of interest.
Zaza doesn't like to sell.
Oh, so this is just...
I will sell if I have to. I thought you were giving me gems.
I can give you more gems if you so wish. We could trade gems. Would that be okay? Does that sound like it?
This person stole all of Craig's joy.
Okay. I have... let's see here. I have, you know what? I have some opals here. Do you enjoy opals? Opals to make the Dragonborn wink. If you know what I'm saying.
There's like a... This is fucking terrible. She has like an open trough of gems that she runs her clawed hands through and then lifts out a little handful of clear gems.
Oh, you wonderful madam.
Zaza will give you these 3 diamonds for... Hang on, I don't wanna fuck it up.
She just gave him 8,000 gold for two rupees, so...
For... Wait, 5, 6, 6... So,
Everyone could be rich in this town if they just had 2 rupees.
Yeah, God,
They were stonkers, I might add. We didn't describe what the rubies look like. They are stonkers.
Oh, enormous fucking rubies. As big as your eyeballs, or bigger.
It's not that big.
I'm sorry. Have you seen my eyes? There's so much eyeball that you're not seeing right now.
She's saying 2... Wait, no, 1 opal for 1 large diamond and 2 smaller diamonds.
Okay, just as a layperson, I mean, I'm no Zaza, but just as a layperson, do these look like they're probably sort of the right kind of size for like use?
Roll Arcana. Because this isn't really your speciality.
Actually doing okay today with the rolls. That was a 16, so it's a 16.
I mean, these are bigger than your diamond hand, but they are just a regular cut. So you imagine that it would, part of the reason why that diamond hand works is that it's on a technicality that it works because it's small, but it still cost a lot because it had like the engraving. It's like a diamond in the shape of a hand. These are just regular cuts, but they are bigger. And one of them is significantly bigger.
Okay, interesting. Lemon, interesting. Just for one of my opals?
Yeah. Your opal that's like,
yeah.
big.
Opal.
Like an Easter egg-sized opal.
I think we may have a deal here. If you would take it.
As like a little wrestle, and she goes, "Take it and
Thank
be gone, you beast! You beast! You beast!"
I may see you again at some point.
She puts the large opal in between the two enormous rubies.
And I think I come out into the sort of sun with a bit of a strut on my step, flicking one of the diamonds up in the air, going, I think you'll find that is a business plan.
Mate, have you been walking around with a shit ton of massive stones?
Yeah, it's quite, yeah.
You've been mugged twice.
Hey, look, they look like paperweights. What are we talking about?
Don't.
Like,
he also does keep them. To be fair, he did tell me he keeps them. Normally, he keeps them in his chest.
Yeah,
But in his room, he's literally got thousands upon thousands worth of gems.
I just forget every single time we have we play. So I actually generally speaking,
make sure you take those off your fucking list.
Generally speaking,
fucking list.
when we play this game, I completely forget that I have most of the stuff in my chest. That's me done. I give you all 3 diamonds, I think, and say I hope that's.
Are they all revivifiable?
2 of them are revivify, and 1 is actually worth 500.
Oh shit!
I hope that they are okay.
Better than.
Perfect. Okay. Well, look, it's worth it. Zaza was very interesting person. You should go in and meet them at some point, I think.
No, I'm good, thanks.
Okay. Also fine. Also entirely fine.
I'm reminded of why I didn't leave the Apennine all that much.
I think that's yeah, Sunny. I think Sunny. I'm gonna cast sending to Violet while everyone's here. But like, everyone, what sizes are you for your clothes?
Oh.
I'm gonna message Violet to arrange some sand traveling robes.
All right.
And then Sunny will do that.
Okay, cool.
I'm not gonna ask. Michelle, well, she's sort of like a 8 in these places and a 10 here, and
a dwarf petite, but a extra large halfling.
It must be. God, H&M in this world must be a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
I'm gonna quickly pop to the ladies' room, like I've got a men's room as well in my house. But feel free to chat in character.
Let's go get lunch.
All right. Okay.
Hey.
What?
No, absolutely not.
So what did
No. No.
what did Scar do when he was cut up by another car on the motorway?
I don't know what.
Beep.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah. What?
What's going on with you and Hazes?
Oh. I don't know what's going on with me and Hazes.
I don't know. I'm just asking. Like.
Oh, okay. That wasn't a okay.
No, she's just not been about, mate.
Yeah, and like I've been trying to be respectful, but like.
I can borrow a dressing gown, and it's sort of like a.
Yeah, of course.
Like you don't owe us anything. I'm not asking because I need to know. I'm asking because you might want a friend.
No, I do. I appreciate that. I think I need to have the conversation with her. I have been holding off for too long, and it's not fair for her. It's not. The thing is, I put her in a very tricky situation. I mean, we spoke about monogamy, and I think I wanted us to do things like they do on the Material Channel, and kind of,
You wanted a relationship with her.
Yeah.
But why can't you?
Because it's not what we do. I mean, I know I've spoken to you about this, Agatha, but just to catch you up, when Fae find their person, they find their person for life, and it is preordained almost, or like, yeah, like swans. The mother blesses the union, and you are with that person for the rest of your life, and that's how it should be.
So like, I know it's not exactly the same, but it's sort of like marriage here.
Yeah.
But like straight away.
But it's like that.
I mean, it doesn't have to be like, you know. It's
Do you?
You have to. Yeah. I mean, some people have disagreed with the mother's choice in the past, but it's a sacred thing. It's what we do, and as a royal, as someone of my standing, it would be unbecoming not to, to refute the mother's will.
So it's like a duty thing, like that you feel like you can't be together.
Yeah, but it's more than that as well. I mean, I'm potentially going to live for a long time. And is it fair for me to take up someone else's entire life when, no matter how I feel for them, their life is over in a matter of moments for me?
I think what's not fair is not letting them make a choice. I get what you're saying, and I know that you need to have that conversation, But don't make that decision for her, you know?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Her make that decision. Because it might be like, you know, even if she knows it's going to end badly or you're not going to be together forever, she might decide that she wants to be with you for a bit. Anyway.
You know, like, it's like a micro version of it, but that happens all the time, you know? Like, just because someone's not in your life for a long time doesn't mean they can't leave an impact, you know? It's like pets and stuff, you know? I know it's a bit different, but like, if you know, you have a dog or a cat, you know, they're not going to live as long as you, but like, they still like have that big impact, right? And it's like, if you're open to letting someone into your heart, I'm not saying she's a dog.
No, I'm
Ryan is definitely going to say this to Hayes' later. She is not going to like this.
What I'm saying is, you know, impact isn't about time, you know?
Yeah.
So if that's what you want to do, like, I respect it, I totally get it, it makes total actual sense, but you keep saying it's not what we do, but it's what you're doing. So who's we?
Yeah.
You know? And then also, if this is what you want to do, then all of a sudden, that becomes what you do. You know? Birchwaters never went to, you know, magical college, but all of a sudden, here I am, you know? I know it's different, I know it's not as big, but like, this is what I'm saying. We can go micro, macro. Like, my life's not going to be as long as yours, but I'm okay with that. I'm glad that, like, I've got a chance to, you know, leave an imprint on your life, you know, if you let me. And that's an honour, you know? You know, the people you let into your life, just because they're not there for the whole time, doesn't mean that they can't... When my dad passes, my dad will still be alive in the things I say and the mannerisms I've taken from it, in the soup I make that my dad showed me how to make, you know? Like, lives are like cups, and we consistently overflow and overflow and overflow and overflow and spill into the cups of everyone else around us, you know? And you can just let someone's cup runneth over into yours, and their little piece of them lives with you forever. And in that way, we're all a little bit immortal, you know? Ultimately, it's your choice, but there's a conversation.
It's I think the point is it's not my choice, it's Hayes's, and I'm not giving her the choice currently, and you're right. I need to have the conversation.
I mean, you do have a choice in this too. I do want to say that. If you're like,
yeah, well,
I don't know if I want to do that either, that's also okay. But I'm just saying, you know, I feel like I really want to be with her and like be like a material prince or something. Like, I don't know.
I'm not sure I am though. I mean, I've been running away from it for such a long time, but I'm incredibly scared that I might be my mother's successor. And it's not something I want.
Well, then don't do it.
I mean,
you can't just not.
I mean, if you're here, you can't do it.
But you've also got, like, there's duty though, right? Like, what happens if you don't take that position? You know, is there a mess that gets left behind that someone else has to clean up?
I mean, it would leave the Don province nigh on defenseless. Not defenseless. I'm not saying that I'm gonna be. That's not what I'm saying. It leaves us prone to. It leaves us vulnerable if I don't.
Yeah, but I totally get. I understand. Like, on paper, you're feeling the crushing weight of responsibility, and like I understand that. Like, but just like you're saying, that's going to happen. That's not coming soon. Like, that's not happening in my lifetime. So the Horiath that will face this is a different man. You know, that Horiath is going to have lived 3 or 4 of my lifetimes. Imagine all of the things you can learn and all of the things you can become in that time. You know, that's not for today Horiath to decide. You know, what today Horiath has to do is be kind to the person you were and a good friend to the person you're going to be. So what does the person you're going to be need from you today? And I think that's having this conversation.
Yeah.
Because then you'll be able to look at yourself, you know, and go, I am a person that I am happy with because I gave the people around me the chance to be there. Or I did right by the people that I came into contact with. Ultimately, like, none of us know what you're going through in like a very real way. And I'm sorry, because that must be really hard.
I'll say this though, like, whatever you do, whatever you decide, you still got us.
Exactly.
You can't get rid of us.
We're your friends.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a day where you're eating some bland tasting food and you're going to remember the eggy bread situation.
Yeah.
There's going to be a day when it rolls around and you remember it's someone's birthday and you're going to remember all the stuff we did here. You know, you're going to have that Fae festival again and you're going to remember the time you spent with Onra. You know, like, there's all of these people have touched your life in a way that's irrevocable. Even if you wanted to forget about us, you probably couldn't, mate.
Maybe me, but I'm pretty forgettable, but probably not, because I did do the terrible thing.
I think as you're going, no, maybe me, man. I just sort of like bring you both in for a hug, and I go, come on, you two, Nevma. I know you didn't say much, but you were
What,
helping.
you could see me? Thought I was hiding this whole time. Fuck, I didn't want to be part of this really smushy conversation.
Never just had a knife out the whole time.
Also, I
look at me.
It just in my head canon, like as her Sunny was talking to Horiath about the fact that just because we're only going to be there for a short amount of time doesn't mean that we don't like massively impact your life and all of this kind of stuff. Like, just in the background, you see like a red tiefling and an elf just walking past, and the red tiefling says, "So anyway, there I was, barbecue sauce on my titties."
I honestly thought it was going to be Trev.
Yeah, I thought Trev as well. Trev, apples. Oh, God.
Right, let me know when you're going to have that conversation, because, you know, I'll give you a pat on the butt and
yeah. We'll be like waiting at the cloister for like whatever if you want to talk, hugs, distractions, whatever. Like
shots.
Yeah.
Shots. I've got this new wand. You're gonna love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to hearing what it does.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'm not gonna do it until you have that conversation with Hazes. There goes something to look forward to.
Okay.
You guys are still in town, right?
Yeah. I assume we're like walking around.
As I went to the loo, I heard you go, "Let's get lunch" or something. So I imagine
that was just Sunny wanting to go to the market and get food.
I imagine this conversation is like Gempartas in hand, like talking on the street.
Sunny is double fisting pastries while saying all this stuff.
Yeah, you head back to school. There is a letter in the cloister addressed to Horiath.
Yeah, I'd pick up the letter, open the letter.
Michelle, give him the ring.
You scan through and you see that it is from Gwen, the second year who you had a conversation with quite a long time ago.
Yeah.
It says, "I have not forgotten our little arrangement. I understand you'll be travelling to Ama Edifos. I have contacted the finest guide my father's company ever had. Let me know where they should meet you, and I will let you know their name."
Okay, so you know how I have not really looked at the maps much
Right.
or helped plan. I'm very sorry about that, but also
No, but the tricks you were doing with your glaive while we were all poring over maps were very cool, though.
just take a read of that.
What is this?
Who are they?
Gwen's helping. Gwen is
Gwen?
helping.
She's a second year.
Okay, and what does she do that's so helpful?
We've got guides, you hot dogs.
She's got a sky.
Like guides at what point?
I don't know. Let me read it again.
Lydia, would
You for the what I'll do for the sake of time is you essentially have a wait, I wrote this down. No, I've lost it. I've lost the word.
You're like a Sherpa.
Yeah, but you're not. I think you're not meant to use that word. Is specific to a region.
Yeah.
So I think I called them like an agent of the cursed lands, and you are going to meet them. What I'll say is this, for the sake of like not going backwards and forwards too much, they can actually guide you from Qualar to the Last Hope, and then through into Ama Edifos, so they can do the full like thing.
Would Agatha know what Gwen's dad does? I know it sounds crazy, but also Gwen and Kai are friends, so it's not crazy.
Is Kai the sort of guy who's going to be constantly telling you about this girl he knows and her dad?
I just don't think so, because I don't think so. I think
And
maybe
if it was like special enough for it to be like a, yeah.
because I don't think that Gwen does a whole lot of like, she's so focused on her studies
And she hates
that I
her
don't
dad so much.
Yeah, that she doesn't really kind of go, hey, my dad does this, and this is what family business is.
Yeah, who would do that? Who would keep talking about their dad? That's so fucking weird.
So weird.
So weird.
Cool. Okay.
So yeah, I don't think so.
No, that's fine. That's cool.
So what do we think? I mean, we're in, right? We're having this
great.
person help.
Yeah, that's great for sure.
That being said, does it really feel like we've achieved anything if we get this help? If we take
What
this
are you
help?
on about?
I mean, like we could just take the high road and say thank you, but
That's
we're gonna make
not
us
the high road.
No.
No. Hariath, everyone that's come before us stands on the shoulders of giants, you know? There's no shame in asking for help. And not literal giants, like metaphorical giants, but like, you know, even the Emperor, like, had people, like, everyone depends on other people. There is no such thing as a lone wolf.
Okay, yeah,
It's a
good.
fallacy, right? It's okay to ask for help.
Okay, yeah, we asked for help.
I feel like if this person is going to know the place better than we will, right?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, I'd hope.
I'd have thought so.
There's
Wait.
sunshine there.
You've not like pissed off this person or anything, though, right? Just checking. Like, it's not like.
Oh no, I don't think so. I gave Gwen some information about the Feywild and the journey between, and the and what happens when you conjure these Fey beings to your realm.
All right, cool. Okay, cool. All right, then yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah,
Excellent work, Hariath.
Great job.
Great job.
Yeah, great.
Thank you. It was planned.
How soon before Kai comes back? Because I feel like
You don't know, and he's not arrived back yet.
it's been 3 days and she can't keep writing. When you coming back?
doesn't get to write as frequently as you would like.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
find yourself like looking at the page, at the stream of messages and going, I can't
Yeah.
write again. Like I've written the last 6 messages, it looks really weird.
Yeah.
The sextuple text.
Yeah, like, I can't do anymore. I can't.
And
of
then
them is
just
just a-
occasionally you get a like, oh god, I'm so sorry, it's crazy here. It's like I can't even really stop, but I miss you like crazy. Bye. And then it's like doesn't really respond to any of the questions that you asked.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What does this
Bing-
mean?
Bing bonging him. Bing bonging.
What? Don't say that. Is that what you think?
Uriah, what are you even doing? That's a terrible thing to say.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
No,
I've got a lot
no.
of nervous energy.
We're not going to cast aspersions on the sort of person that Kai is, because that's not helpful.
Wait,
Though
what do you mean?
no. Well, I don't think he'd do it, but I just don't think it's helpful to this point I'm going to make.
All right.
But Bing Bong wouldn't do that to you.
No. Sorry, it was
even if the person you're with was a total piece of shit, which Kai isn't, Bing Bong wouldn't do that to you.
Well, he used to be that person. He's not that person. You know that last year, like, listen, let me
Never.
tell you some tea. Let me tell you some tea that you
Never.
don't know about.
Never.
Come on, shh, Sonny, let me tell the tea.
Hey, just not right now.
No, go on. Do it. I'll turn around.
You can tell me, just not Agatha.
I'll turn around.
Hey, who wants to see me eat?
No, go on. You want the
You know that
Whole
he,
wheel of brie.
Everyone's
a
taking
whole group of people tried to start a club that is, we're going to kill Kai Clonis, and it got approved, but then they
Spin-off.
didn't happen this year.
One shot.
Kai Clonis was dying. Fuck.
That's really
12 people tried to start that club. That's why they got the votes.
Wait, it only takes 12 people to start a club.
Yeah.
More than you need for a gang.
What? We're not starting a gang.
That's. Wasn't Johnny saying that he couldn't make a pottery club?
Yeah,
Does it
he
mean-
was saying he didn't have
What
enough
if-
people interested to make a pottery club.
What if Dodeca? What if the whole of Dodeca and just like a couple
But
more
still
people?
not enough.
Yeah.
No.
Also-
Thank you, Neva. I can do basic math.
I can
I could do
I
business
don't know, I'm
plan.
not going to make any judgments on what you can or can't do. I know you're real good with that glaive, but I don't, I've never seen you do a sum before.
I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, maybe we make all of Johnny's dreams come true and
Okay,
start a.
just one question though.
I'm not doing pottery.
What club
Okay.
are you gonna drop to make this happen?
Yeah, no, maybe not.
It's
Okay.
a lot of pottering. Also, there's a pottery shop in the city, right? I think you guys should go check it out at some point. It's wild. The bloke has no idea what's going on.
Oh, yeah, I know that guy. Yeah, someone's odd. Yeah.
You know him?
Yeah, well, he's like from my block.
Yeah, I know, but I thought he's doing crimes or something.
Oh, possibly. Yeah.
He had no idea. He sold me all his pottery tools.
Yeah, we should check that out, but probably after, like,
Yeah, when we come back.
yeah, for sure.
I can't go to court again. I genuinely can't.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna do some more downtime stuff.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
At some point, I'm going to initiate this because Nevmo would want to do it. But you pop into the Diamond Hand meeting room.
I need to get a new earring.
Yeah.
Hi, we are here.
Sunny, when you talk about replacing the earring, you are just given a new one. And it's explained to you by Athra, who is the leader of the Diamond Hand at the moment, that it is okay to get new ones because they don't actually want you approaching people in town to make them because it's a secret symbol. And the idea is that when you're a student, you get given all of this stuff in the hopes that you'll become a very successful person later. And it's sort of customary as an adult to like donate and give stuff. And there's actually somebody who lives in Delin, which is like a real hub for gems and making this kind of stuff, that makes the bespoke stuff. And they're like they live in the middle of nowhere, north of Delin, and they make all of the Diamond Hand jewelry, and they're the only person that makes it. extremely difficult to do. So you're just given a new one. But while you're there, you actually discover that while you were on holiday, the mystery of the ankle slitters was solved by 3 members of the Diamond Hand.
Love that. Who did it?
So
Well, we know who did it, but
Erica, Pierre, and Janaris clubbed together in the holiday and kind of took up on the idea that you guys were already talking about trying to kind of... Anyway, they discovered that there was an elderly but really vile dwarf named Nanny Tegan, who was running a band of little children that she brainwashed over time into loving her, and she trained them to do crimes for her. She is actually wanted in several cities for doing the same thing. She had about 10 children that she had in her thrall, if you want to put it that way. It's not magical thrall, it's good old-fashioned cult thrall. Both Nanny Tegan and the children are all currently being held by the Custards until apparently there is some help coming from Parasma, but they're unsure really what to do with the children because they escape and they are deeply indoctrinated by this woman. The 2 that were from Solaria hadn't properly been indoctrinated yet, but also they don't really know what to do with them either because it's discovered that it was easy to like snatch them because they didn't have an appropriate home life, and so they are trying to work out what to do with them as well. And of course, because this was Diamond Hand work, all credit has now gone to the Custards for the work that was done.
Love that for them.
And it's sort of now in their hands and ongoing, just sort of occasionally being overseen by the 3, Erica, Pierre, and Janaris, who are Janaris has a contact with somebody in Parasma who is going to try and help out with the children.
Nice work, guys.
You do, I was in the city over the holidays, and I thought this would be a really good thing
Smashed
to do.
it. Absolutely smashed it. Great job.
Nice. Yeah, good.
Yeah, well, I think, our ankles are all safe now. We can go back to wearing, to cuffing our jeans.
Oh, Janaris.
Oh, I missed that goofball.
I've been wearing shorts and sandals this whole time, so,
You're in that, Agatha's wearing a skirt, like
Horizon definitely got cuffed chinos and moccasins, socksless.
Yeah.
Ankle grazing chinos, for sure.
So what's going to happen to the kids? Like, we don't...
Well, I knew somebody in Parasma who has a particularly good orphanage, and they have dealt with some of the children before, and so I think they're going to come and try and either help the orphanage that's here that's a bit rubbish, or take them all back because they don't know if they have the space. But they're certainly, I know for sure that they're really good people, so they can be a very caring pair of hands that's better than a cell and a bunch of Custards that probably don't even have children and don't know about that kind of thing.
Right, true. Okay, cool. Yeah, like, I was worried it was like, that's just a nice old woman that's going to take them, and then I'd be like, have you been?
No. I think I'm going to try and stay on the case a little bit and just make sure, because obviously the last time this happened, they didn't stay in the Solarayan orphanage for long, and I actually looked at the Solarayan orphanage and it is honestly kind of terrible, so I'm not surprised that they would run away from that place, and so we will just have to kind of try and figure something out.
It feels like the person who found them in the last place should have just caught them the way you guys did.
What, when they were...
Before they came up here, whoever found them in the last place, instead of driving them out, should have caught them and done what you guys did.
Not everyone can be
No, you're
That's
right,
great.
Janaris. Not everyone is as
Yeah, let's look at your
yeah,
track
fucking
record,
say-
shall we?
Fucking say what, Janaris? Sorry.
Sorry, the atmosphere's just changed slightly, and I
Janaris,
can't quite figure out why.
I think you did a great job.
Yeah, no, great. Like, yeah, thanks for sorting it, I guess. Yeah.
The twins did not like this.
Twins.
They're not twins.
No.
You know what I mean.
Sick.
So that's your secret society stuff, and you get your medallion, Sunny, after 2 days. And let's do this. You take some time. How do you know you're going to do a little ritual with Kimber?
I have.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen.
Okay.
However which way you want explain how the ritual looks to me. You and Kimber are going to try and pool some of your belief and energy and goodwill into this thing, and you're going to both roll Arcana. And if you get over 18, I'm going to tell you what kind. You get a very cool little item. But
Okay, 18 combined or 18 average?
18. You have to get 18. She has to get over 18.
Cool. Right. So, the ritual is going to look like going to the reflecting pool at night, the little reflecting bowl, submerging the old medallion and floating the other one on top of it. And then I'm going to do the spirit guardians and surround myself in the pool in butterflies and Kimber, and I'm gonna just meditate on this and talking to Rose and the conversations I've had with Kimber and then all of those things. But yeah, I'm creating this environment that's conducive as possible to Kimber's whole ethos and kind of aesthetic.
Okay, that's lovely. And as you cast Spirit Guardians, she feeds into that, and this incredible pillar, tall pillar of butterflies goes up and up and up and up. You didn't get over 18, did you?
I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, you haven't rolled yet. You just look like you might have rolled.
I've got a +2. I'm not very smart, guys.
Guidance? Cast guidance on yourself?
I don't know that you can cast guidance on yourself.
It just requires you, because she has already rolled and she got 18 on the dice.
Oh, I'm gonna cast guidance on myself. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, 15, and I've got to roll a d4.
So you've done it because you can only get a 1 and you've got a +2.
No.
15 total.
13 on the dice, 15 total. So
Plus a d4.
4. So
1 second though, 1 second. I rolled a 4.
We're good.
I rolled a 4. We're all good, guys. We're all good.
That's
I had
very
no
good.
doubt. I had no doubt in your rolling skills.
I've got an inspiration, and I was ready to use it.
Oh, that's good.
Ah, yes, of course. I
Ah.
remembered that you had that little image on your sheet. You have this moment, the butterflies are all around you. You're holding hands with Kimber, you're looking at these medallions. This light is emanating out of the bowl. You now have an amulet of the devout.
Oh shit, I don't know what that does. You don't need to tell me. I'm very excited.
Look it up. It does come at different levels, but at the moment you've got it at the basic
max
level.
level, yeah?
Yeah,
The max
and then
level?
the next time you want, it
Yeah.
is an appropriate time to then you can.
Sick. Cool.
Nice.
Well done, bud.
Thanks.
Congrats.
I did a ritual.
You did it.
Very cool.
And I think maybe this would be a good time. You're feeling really good. You've got your new amulet around your neck. You're thinking about maybe what do you do with the old one.
I have an idea on that, unless Kimber has a better idea.
She doesn't have any particular idea, other than she's interested in what you might want to do with it.
I'm going to lose it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's very cute.
Yeah.
Because Rose found the
Oh.
amulet.
Yeah.
I found the amulet. You thought I'm gonna fucking lose it.
I was like, sorry, what are you talking about then?
I'm
That's cute.
Put it in a pocket that you know has a hole in it.
I'm gonna lose it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna lose the amulet. I'm gonna let the things happen the way they happen for me and the way they happen for Rose. And I think, that's what needs to happen.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh God.
And you are feeling kind of pumped and good, and you go into your cloister. I think it's not too far away from Agatha's birthday now.
No.
You walk in, and I think everybody in the cloister's looking really like.
Wait,
Agatha, why don't you take over?
Wait, like now? Now? Okay.
Don't like this.
Okay. I've done. I assume Kai's not back because this feels really rude with him not being here. But I think if he's not back, he's not back.
He's not back. He's not back. He's not back. He's not back.
Okay. All right. Okay. Wait. I think just before Sunny's coming back, like I've got Mr. Faye like outside, and I do like
worst nightmare.
Okay, he's coming.
I hate this. This is
Sunny.
This is like Tom's puppet thing, but I would argue maybe even worse. I hate this.
Okay, everyone, like, go get do it now. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Sunny, as you walk in.
Oh.
All right, don't come out yet, everyone. Don't come out.
You say that as I walk in.
To the others. I'm like told everyone to like either hide or like
a bunch of dorm rooms just shut really quickly.
So me and Kai really wanted to like get you something to say thanks for the holiday and stuff. But like you're the kind of person who kind of has everything. So then we like had some other ideas. Then we pulled in like Nevma and Harath, and we were like, what do we get Sunny? Like he doesn't, he sort of has everything. So, okay, everyone come out. And then it's Nevma and Harath that come out. It's less dramatic now.
Everyone's involved.
And they're wearing these like red Letterman jackets with like orange sleeves, and there's a little like symbol of like two little horns over one side, and then like their names embroidered really nice. And Agatha puts her own one on that's got her name, and then she holds one up for Sunny. They're like team jackets, but Sunny's is instead of the red, I can't remember. I've got pictures though. His is teal to go with his skin tone. I'm gonna put it in the Discord for everyone.
But we're like Team Sunny. We're your pit crew, and we're Team Sunny, and so we've got team jackets.
Yeah, they're team jackets.
Why is for that?
Sorry, I did explain it really well. Kai was meant to do this bit, but he's not back, and like we're just waiting on them. And
I thought you wanted to just wear them all the time.
No, they're pit crew. Oh no. Look,
No,
so,
it's.
we've got others for I forgot his
Dickon and
Beanbone.
Dickon's not doing it.
Oh,
We've got like the mithril thimble has the design and has the material for
Dickon
anyone.
said they would be too anxious. Guys, this is very lovely. I appreciate it.
With Team Sunny.
It's very, very kind of you, and I appreciate it. It's very cute. That's very cute.
You will pop in the Michelle did full like bomber jacket designs that's going to go in the Discord to take.
And we're announcing our first piece of merch. Tom, give Lydia the ring.
But yeah, like we just, I hope you like it. It's like I said, Team Sunny for your pit crew, and there's more you can get made. We just want to say thanks and stuff because it's a really nice holiday.
You did a really good job on holiday, and we want to show you that we are Team Sunny.
I'm holiday energy all year round. Look, this is very nice. I really appreciate it.
Good.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
And now we've got to win, because if we wear these jackets and I lose, it's going to be a bit embarrassing.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna, because you're amazing.
Tight ponytail that threatened to hurt Diller.
Yeah, but does anyone else have team jackets like this? I think not. So.
Oh, no, but her ponytail looks like it hurts.
I mean, just you wait. We're gonna have a song, choreographed dances.
See,
Fireworks.
I think you're joking, but
Fireworks.
I am gonna need you to actually pay attention, because if you're mid dance by the time I show up, like we're gonna fall behind.
Look, life is a roller coaster, and you've
No,
just
it's
got to
actually
ride
not. It's a race, and milliseconds count.
Sure.
it. Okay.
Okay.
I love you both. I'm gonna go break up with my girlfriend.
Okay, I'm gonna tap you on the bum and cast guidance.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on you.
Thank you. Thank
Never
you.
gives you
I've
a
got
violent
+1 hand
poison.
dex.
And I go.
Everyone's gonna go break up with Hayes in a Team Sunny jacket.
Oh, don't!
You might
please
do wear a jacket.
Don't break the jacket.
Okay.
You go to her cloister.
I'm being really disrespectful. It's because I'm nervous. Yes. And I knock on the door.
She is doing some work, some homework, and looks up and goes, "Oh, I haven't seen you in ages. You've been really hard to track down.
Yeah.
What's going on? How are you?"
I'm doing okay, thank you.
I've been going to spar like we always spar, but then you're not there, so
I'm sorry. I've
it's all right. I've been sparring with the Hugos.
the Hugos.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
but what else?
Listen, I have something to talk to you about. I want it to be look. I want it to be your decision. I saw my dad, as you know, and he reminded me what my people need from me.
Oh my god, he didn't like me.
It's not that no. It's genuinely not that he didn't like you. It's that he.
It's that you don't like me.
No, that's not it either. I like you a lot. Okay. Let me preface this by saying that I like you. That hasn't changed at all. And I give her the ring. No.
Stop deflecting, Tom. You have to do this.
Look. He reminded me of who I had to be. And what we are in the Fae. I've been running away from it for a long time, but I think I have been exhibiting the powers that would make me the next heir to the Dawn province. I want to make it very clear, I have never wanted this. I have never looked for this, but it doesn't matter.
So you can't be with anybody because you're gonna go and leave school and be a king?
I can't be in a serious relationship with anyone that the font, the mother.
Why did you
hasn't.
ask me to be in a serious relationship with you then?
Because I was running, and that's not fair, and I know that. But I want you to be very sure of the fact that it wasn't just because I was running. It was because of you.
So you like me, but I'm not good enough.
You're good enough for me. But the gods have a way of being very, very particular in our lives. And
Your gods don't like me.
I'm not sure whether it's that they like you or not. It's that they haven't seen our paths cross. And I wanted them to cross. And
So you need a god to give you permission to be in a relationship, but you won't ask them about me. I'm really glad that you came and talked to me about this. I should have known. And she opens up her a notebook and pulls the maple leaf out and places it in your hand. I'd like to not see you for a little while.
I can give you that. I'm sorry.
She turns and walks into her room and shuts the door.
And I leave. And it hurts, but I have to think of everything that I've always thought of the honor of the crown, no matter how much I don't want it. And I forcefully straighten my back and broaden my chest and slowly and deliberately walk back to Dodeka.
The door opens and like Nevma and Agatha and probably Sunny, I don't know,
Yeah.
is like standing there with their arms open going, buddy.
Yeah, that was exactly as I thought it would be. And exactly what it should have been. And I would like to know what the wand does, please.
Yeah, okay. Come on in, and I cast whatever it is.
Is that the magical phrase?
Come on in. I thought it would.
Come on
Sorry,
in!
actually, I think
I thought it would be.
I think it would be better if you do it. Hold this, and you just have to woo really loud.
Woo!
Not like Craig.
Woo!
There you go. That'll do it.
I think that with that you're immediately covered in gold glitter.
Yeah.
And
What is this sick joke?
No. Look, and then, like on the table, there's like 10 drinks, alcoholic drinks. Look, we can all sit around and drink. Would that help? Like, here.
This one's a cup of hot sauce.
It's in my pores.
Oh wait, my other wand, I think can clean things up. I'm not.
It's the same
100% sure.
one. It's the same one. Just clean the glitch.
Oh no, sorry.
Pointed directly in my faces.
Fireworks go firing off because it's the wand of pyrotechnics.
Sorry, we do need to be more somber.
No, we don't. We've got hot sauce in shot glasses that's as alcoholic as a Bacardi Breezer.
Yeah, as an alcoholic as a Bacardi Breezer.
I'll go with that.
But you can sit and do you want to talk about it, or do you want like wee girl distraction?
She's not happy, nor should she be. It's
I mean,
absolutely her right.
It's good that she's upset because it means she cares.
Yep.
See, so who cares, right?
Yep. It's glitter in my eye.
I'm going to say this. I don't think you guys have got what it takes to be easygoing.
Who, me?
Both of you.
I'm so easygoing.
You've still got the caffeine jitters.
Yeah, and she's just been opening her book every 5 minutes.
Right.
He's not replied for 3 days. It's fine.
Yeah. How is Kai?
He's fine. He's fine, I think.
Yeah?
I don't think he is. Agatha, do you think he's having
think
a great...
he's dead?
No, what I mean is he's not having a great time if he can't talk to you.
No, yeah, I know. He's just busy. He's doing...
Yeah, he's busy, he's stressed out, and he misses you.
Yeah.
Almost guaranteed.
Yeah, I know. But I'm trying to, make sure he doesn't, forget about me and trying to be, fun. I spent a whole page talking about Craig,
Why? What if you think Craig is fit?
I didn't mention anything about what Craig looked like.
Did you mention that Craig's married?
Yeah, I did.
Weird details will specify, you see?
Oh god, what if he's... Do I message him?
No!
Okay.
I don't think you should.
He's helping feral goblins to understand the laws of the land. I don't think he's going to be having a wild affair.
Also, he's probably doing so much reading. The last thing he wants to do when he's going to bed is read more.
Yeah, but it's not me.
No, I know that.
I wouldn't want to read what Nephis
he's having to read legal laws and shit, write them in Goblin, and then introduce them to feral goblins.
Yeah.
Right. So that kind of
probably doesn't want to hear
he's drained of just sort of all communication.
Yeah.
He's communicating dusk till dawn.
Yeah, it's true.
Other way round, dawn till dusk.
Yeah.
I mean, look, the good news is that you're past the kind of, oh my god, this person's calling me and calling me and calling me, you know? This is weird.
God, what if he's got the ick now? Because I've
What are you talking about?
Much.
What are you saying?
It's something
What?
Mel would say all the time.
Right.
Listen, I remember when that guy couldn't stop talking about conjuring boobies. I think you're fine.
Yeah.
That's true.
He thought making little floating penises was the funniest thing.
Yeah, that's true.
He was talking about boobies? What is he?
Yeah, he
three?
couldn't stop talking about how the backside of a
Wait,
boobie was really difficult to craft.
Wait, Horizon? What did you just say?
100? 300?
All right,
300?
Okay, right. That's
But
Actually, no. Also 3, maybe. I don't know.
different. Right. Let's not.
right. Anyway,
We're gonna
let's-
eat and have a drink and
Yeah.
just. Then we're gonna get Agatha drunk enough that she falls asleep, and then we're all gonna plan your birthday.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can just leave if you want.
No.
Obviously, that's not what we want.
Okay.
If what we
No.
wanted you to just leave, we would have said that.
Okay.
Do you want to wear the pig mask? God, this stuff is strong. What is it?
Yeah, I'll wear the pig mask.
Right, Horizon is finally taken down by a Bacardi Breezer.
That's what I needed. It's not the alcohol, it's the sugar.
He got iced,
Yeah.
and he's fucking
Yeah.
gone.
Okay, so you have a nice evening, and the next we've got one more day until Agatha's birthday, and I'd say that because you're going Agatha's birthday collar thingy. If you were going to send casting to Rose again to find out what she knows, now would be the time.
Send casting.
Send a bit of... Oh, fuck! you send a bit of casting, yeah?
I'm gonna cast. I'd like to cast sending if that's still
Oh,
possible.
would you?
Yeah.
It fails.
Hi, Rose. What'd you find in the library? Hope it's good. Kibber says hi. We did a ritual. I say hi too. Much love.
Horiath single. Huh?
You never met Rose. Oh, you guys have got to meet Rose.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
Yeah. I want to meet her.
Hey, Sonny. So put feelers out. Turns out the guy that told me was scamming me. Took 50 gold.
I really need to speak to Rose about the fact that it's 25 words and not 5 words. Oh my god! 50 gold? That's mad! I'll sort you. By the way, me and my friends are coming home. I'd like you to meet.
That's rad. Don't worry about gold. Things going well. I'll see you when you get here. Big love.
Big love.
Finger guns.
I
Okay.
fully just realised that if I were in D&D, I could never be given sending because most of my words are or are. Just be really annoying.
Just that in your head going, and going, fuck, you're gonna run out!
And then you're casting in, like, doing the fucking Yehimini bits, and I'm just...
Somehow Lydia still casts full stop.
You cheeky fuck! My elder millennial full stop is very precious to me.
Sorry.
Okay. Anything else for the day before Agatha's birthday?
Just prepping. I think it's a full prep. Make sure we're ready.
Doing some more like stuff with Miss Philos, getting all of those things. I think with this amount of time to prep, I'm mostly very happy for you to say, oh, we would have done this in like retrospect, so we can like moving forward to a certain degree.
Rather than have the quad bike, he's been trying.
Yeah, because I was thinking of taking another spell, and I don't know. I couldn't remember what the deal was with learning spells. So
You've got plenty of time. If you've got
Do
the
you
money,
need
you can do
well,
it.
it's Phantom Steed was the other one I wanted to.
Do you need money?
I don't think so.
If it's the right level,
Yeah,
you've got the hours
yeah,
there. You've got classes that you can
Just pay
also
for
do
an
that
ink,
stuff
innit?
in.
yeah.
Just mark off the money and do it.
Cool. Thank you.
Quick question, Harath, are you doing anything with any of that money that you just made? Are you going back to get anything?
No.
Guys, Craig.
Excuse me. No, I think I am going to use some of it. Genuinely, my thinking was, shit, I need to hire out a place and make it an open bar for the party that's not actually a party.
Okay. I mean, I remember that you went to a really nice like lounge bar with Pluto that one time.
Oh.
That was actually like, it wasn't the Grapevine, which is kind of like a Weatherspoons. This place was really nice, and you could hire that place and with like a kind of certain head minimum, and then that would come with like a little bit of music and all of that kind of stuff. So
Brilliant. Yeah, I'd hire that, I think, and make a point of like hiring, sort of like getting the banners saying "Happy Birthday, Agatha," and a pinata of Agatha. No, like a pinata of like a bee, not Agatha. And I also spend that day sort of on that day I kind of pop up to see Honor again and just say, I'm not sure if it. I hope this isn't offensive. Could
Oh,
you
here we go. All right, let's hear it.
Would you? It's Agatha's birthday.
Yeah.
Would you? She will ultimately. She will hate being the center of attention on
Okay.
her birthday.
All right.
I have organized an enormous party, as I think
You're just such a good
you're
friend.
aware. Would you be her so that she can be elsewhere? Would that be okay?
That is, I think, the most audacity that you've ever shown in front of me.
Yeah.
Can you roll persuasion?
Look, I think this week alone, I'm making a point of trying to break any ties with anyone I've ever.
You're right on track.
That was a 14, so an 8 plus 8 is 22. Is
Right.
it?
So
Yeah.
I'm going to be Agatha for the night and deceive all of the students that you've invited, and I'll be the guest of honor,
You would.
and I'll get free drinks and presents all night,
Oh, the bar is entirely free.
and I can do
And-
whatever I want.
I
As
mean,
Agatha.
I would argue that some things are off limits if you're going to, enjoy someone's company. Maybe do it as yourself, or if you're going to.
I'm not a bitch.
No, I think I'm sorry. I think I'm slightly entitled to just a little bit of,
Right,
so-
write me a list of stuff that I'm not meant to do.
Cool.
I want free drinks. I'd like an outfit.
You got them.
All of my friends get to go, and they
mean,
know who I
that-
am.
That was a given anyway. They were invited. Did you not get the invitations to your?
I did, but I actually thought that I would be celebrating with Agatha. What I'm realizing now is I'm not invited to the actual party. Which, it's fine. Agatha and I haven't spoken that much, and she might be angry with me because I used the face somewhat.
Now
But-
that is a way to see this that I didn't foresee, and I do apologize about that.
Well, that's fine. But what I'm asking is that you're going to make it worth my while, aren't you?
Of course. And you're invited to the after party if there is one.
Okay. All right. I'll yeah, all right. I'll do that. I'll write up a list of my riders,
Yeah,
and
you got it. Whatever you need.
and when I go to the Mithril Thimble to get an outfit, I'll just charge it to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I give her the ring. Nikki, could you give her the ring?
Okay, great. She begrudgingly agrees, but she is going to be absolutely scandalous in her
She
what
doesn't
she
have to
wants.
be Agatha the whole night. Just to show up as
She's
Agatha.
gonna be me the whole night. She's gonna be scandalous. Agatha's gonna have people coming up to her all for the rest of the month, be like, "Oh my god, it's me from the other night." And I'm
Except
gonna
they
be like,
won't, because you won't be there. You're going to have a scandalous night, and then Agatha will disappear for a month because you're going to aim at Edfos.
"Oh, that's true. That's true. I'm going, so it's fine. It's fine."
I think I would be more concerned about the fact that Horatio just invited Onra to an after party.
Yes. Yeah. Oh,
I said I said if there is one.
Yeah. But still, my point is, if Honra as Agatha, she could just do all sorts, and people assume Agatha's done that stuff.
But that she's
Yeah.
asked for a list of
Agatha
stuff that
doesn't
she
know
shouldn't do.
this, though.
No,
Horatio's
Agatha
done
has no
this.
idea.
You don't know this. I have given a list of please don't do this. You know Agatha.
Also, just show
you
up
know-
as Agatha, go to the toilets, come out as Onra, and just have a good time.
Yeah. You know.
Unless she's going to try and punish Horatio. We'll see.
Agatha taking some fucking just strays.
Okay, so
I come back to Sunny and say, I did what you told me. I did what you told me.
What? Invite a party, a fake party?
Yeah, and Anra is going to be Agatha.
So that part was your idea.
No, that wasn't my idea. It wasn't my idea. Maybe it was Nevma's. Was it Nevma's? I think it was Nevma's.
I don't think it was me.
I think it was. Go back. Take that. It was Nevma's.
It wasn't my idea. As if I'd ever come up with something as crass and broad as that.
Oh,
That sounds like a very Faye thing. I don't think I had
You're doing that
anything.
thing with your hair when you're like secretly proud of being.
I don't know what you're talking about, my love.
Okay.
Nevma, I cannot tell you how proud and irritated I am right now in equal measures.
Right. I just as long as Agatha just needs to show up, and then as long as everyone sees the birthday girl, and then they go, then everyone's going to think they're at the birthday party. No one wants one-on-one time with the birthday person because then it gets weird.
Except you can say this now, but he's put a Faye being in charge of this thing, so she's going to do whatever she wants.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. And
While you do that, we're going to book the brunch and buy a cake.
Yep.
Cake.
Okay.
Do you reckon she
What
likes
will-
strudel?
You're going to make strudel. You're going to order
Not a
some
mixture. I'm going to go buy a strudel.
Yeah. What we'll do
That feels.
is, I
Agatha.
think, we'll instead of saying that we'll prep stuff, we'll go to the next day and just say
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you think everyone would have brought to the table for this day. I think in the night leading into Agatha's birthday, in the wee small hours of the morning, Agatha, you are woken to as the door opens.
Pull out my dagger.
And a really tired, grubby looking Kai just stumbles in and like still has his like travel coat and just like gets in under the covers and is like, I'm so sorry. It was really crazy.
Are you okay? Are you hurt? Are you alright? Are you okay?
I've got a broken rib, but I've got a feeling I'll wake up and feel absolutely fine.
Same, mate. Same. Isn't that right, Josh?
Okay. I just take his travel cloak off and like shoes because I'm like, right, not in the bed, yeah. And then like I cuddle him so he can sleep.
Happy birthday, darling.
Oh, thanks.
And
This is the best birthday present.
and he almost immediately falls asleep.
Yeah. I'm used to that. I've done that. Yeah, it's fine.
And you wake, it is Agatha's birthday, and it is also a day off. It's a school day off. I got a feeling that probably one of the, you might like have breakfast at school, but you just go straight to the Apony because anything that you do is probably not going to be at school. So you could have like brunch with the family. And you are taking Kai with you?
Yeah, I assume, yeah. Yeah. Yes, I am. Are we all going together? I don't know. These lot have been planning stuff, and I'm really hoping they all forget to tell Agatha what's happening. They've just planned all this stuff.
I did.
Ryan wakes up in the morning and just sprints out of the cloister, but he doesn't actually, he sort of forgets that the birthday girl is in cloister.
Yeah, I mean, I'll ask Kai if he wants to come. Like, it'd be nice, but also if he wants to, like, wash up and stay here, then that is also...
I mean, I can do both. I can clean, I can make myself presentable,
Okay.
and...
You've got a magic wand.
I do have a magic wand that would...
Sometimes, as much as I love prestidigitation, I think sometimes you've just got to do soap and water and really know that that you've washed, just for like mental health stuff.
Look at you. How fun you come.
But yeah, let's. I'll meet back here in 20 minutes and we can go. And I'm assuming we're going to be opening presents at brunch.
I mean, sure. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you see him again in 20 minutes, he's got like bags and bags of like gifts.
Wait, hold up. Like, what's this? What's this? Are you going somewhere?
These are your gifts. What?
I've just.
Do you want to open them now? You can open them now, and then you'd have to lug them about.
I mean, what? Like, it's up to you. Like, what do you want? Do you want me to open them now in here, or like, I don't know.
Why are you panicking? It's just it's literally your birthday. This is the one time I'm really allowed to do this.
Yeah. I've just never seen that many gifts before. And they're all. Are you sure they're all for me? Do you want some?
I'm certainly not going to give anyone else a gift on your birthday. And I'm not going to give myself a gift on your birthday either. I'm quite sure it's all appropriate for you.
I'm sorry, I'm just quite overwhelmed.
Have a little sit down.
Yeah.
Here's the water.
Yeah.
Sort of starts looking around in case anyone else is like coming out going, what the fuck is going on?
Sorry, I really appreciate all of this. It's just...
What do you usually do on your birthday, Ags?
We'll have, like... My parents might get me a present, and then, like, we'll have, like, cake.
At the bar?
Yeah.
For the people who are drinking as well?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That does actually make sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Bar needs to be... Someone needs to be working. So... Mel
All right. Well, let's
to
go and have some brunch with your family. And come on,
Can I open some... I'll open the presents here. Like, at least some
Where's
of them.
Orion's been running
I'll
from?
say... It's just been
Sorry,
running.
I ran for your birthday, but I didn't know. I didn't know where I was going because you were here.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Happy birthday!
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
I've got you a gift.
Oh goodness, thank you.
Are we doing okay? 1 second.
Well, Kai's got bags and bags and bags, so...
Yeah. Maybe I'll spread.
Ryan gets the rest of his gems.
Okay, thank you. Do you want me to open them now? Or
I would, because like you don't want to be lugging around
Okay.
boxes and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and you can open this one as well.
Okay. Thanks.
Sonny's is some sensible sandals. It's counterintuitive, but when there's a lot of sand, you actually do want open like sandals because the sand it's gonna get in there no matter what. So you want to help it get out. Like it's like how some boats have little holes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's counterintuitive. It's about getting the sand out, not stopping it coming in. So
that makes sense. This is actually really useful. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
in
in a carefully sort of carved box, in like wrapping paper that has kind of just been like it's like a sandwich, like of paper with the box. You have a set of fine fey threads of like so many different colors, and like each sort of like what are they called? Bobbin? What are they called? Each one is sort of like you've got slightly different shades of each color, and they're all vibrant and lovely.
That one you can actually, I think you can find that. You can just pass it to her or tell her the thing because you can find it in D&D Beyond.
Oh,
I need to give you all bits because I've given you all bits.
you cannot give the rest of us. You're not giving us gifts on Agatha's birthday, are you?
No, it's the stuff he's already given you, but they are a lot of them are on D&D Beyond.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cool.
In one of the bags from Kai is a string of arcane lights that you can clip into the you already have arcane lights that are like in sconces on your walls, but if you clip these on, it's essentially like fairy lights for your room, but little arcane lights that can like make it look really pretty.
That's so cute.
He also gets you a scarf. It's like a cloak scarf, actually. Okay. It's like a long, like stole thing that's going to give you some protection from the elements when you're away in Aima Edifos. And then there's lots of like little things, like he just found a bunch of ribbons that he knows that you are kind of into. You know, you've got your friend at the SAN. He's like, I thought that maybe you'd want to put an extra
some ribbons
on.
I found, and I've got some buttons in this one.
But then he then hands over a little like jewelry box, and inside is a locket.
I thought I genuinely thought I was inadvertently making the joke all of this session, only for there actually to be a ring. That would blow my fucking mind.
There's a locket, and when you open it up, there is a tiny miniature painting of you two kissing on the peak of the mountain, but your like hair is just slightly wafting in the breeze at the top of the mountain. And he goes, I just thought that you could wear this, and then you could like it's us, you know. I got this. This is from when we kissed at the top of the mountain.
That's so cute. Thank you. I just like I feel like after every present there's like I'm gonna kiss and like, oh my god, I love it so much. And then after like a while it gets like, I love the ribbons.
That picture, that's real what actually happened.
Like, how did you get it in here? Like, did you paint it? Did someone paint it?
Well, I took the memory from Sonny because he watched us kiss. And
It's not like that. You know, crucially, Kai, I saw you kiss. I did not watch you kiss.
I mean, yeah, semantics. But then
I would argue actually.
I took the memory, and there's a very good artist in town that does miniature artistry.
That's very cute. It's just side-eye Sunny.
I saw, and then Kai was like, "Hey, Sunny, can I have that memory from you, please?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, mate."
Oh god.
It's not creepy. He just milked it straight from my brain.
It's fine. It's fine. I've had Aberforth in my head for a long time. I'm used to it.
Wonderful.
Look, that's cute.
You go into town. I realise I don't want to rush your birthday, but I'm watching.
It's brunch.
Brunch. We're just hanging out. Go in. She's got the locket on. Being very happy. Like, yeah.
Wonderful. Your family haven't actually seen. I mean, I'm going to say this. I don't think all of this downtime would have gone by and you didn't pop to your house.
Yeah, she definitely
and pop to the Apennine. So I'm sort of that's not the first time that they've seen you since the holiday. I don't think.
No, I think
they haven't seen tons of you because you've been prepping so much. So they are extremely glad to see you. They have also bought food for the market. So there's a big like spread that like buffet for everyone, and they've got like those ropes to like cordon off like half of the Apennine for you guys just to be able to relax, even though they knew there wasn't going to be tons and tons of guests. It's just like you know, you guys want to have your space and be away from anyone else that's there. Hiraeth, can you please I think the hire of the space, I think, cost 100 gold pieces.
Cool.
So you're going to ask for, like, make a con save.
Yeah.
You'll get a bill for the mithril thimble at some point, but not right away. And you just sort of have to hope that that's going okay.
I'm just like throughout the day I'm just sweating slightly, you know. Every now and then you see like a faraway glance look in my eye and you kind of go, everything okay? I know. That's fine.
Oh, so it's like spending the day with Tom.
Yeah. yeah, okay, yeah.
And you know, afternoon heads into evening, and I think it's nice because you guys have this thing of like, you're now able to bring a little bit of that holiday social sort of comfortable chat, but you've finally got the final puzzle piece, and Hiraeth's there as well. And you're doing a lot of that, like exchanging stories from the time that you saw a dolphin that looked like Hiraeth.
Really did look like you though.
It's so much like you. It didn't have like hair or your face or ears or nothing, but like it did look like
It's like
you.
a vibe.
You're right. Wasn't as tall as you, but like, or it wasn't pink or nothing, but like it was blue, but like it did look like you.
Yeah.
You want to set off some fucking fireworks?
What?
You know, I think think, maybe before it gets to like a rush, we could let Agatha have some time with mum and dad, and because it's like twilight, maybe we go and do the fireworks.
Have we? So this is like evening, right?
Yeah, it's not. It's early evening.
Okay. Sunset. Yeah. Cool. I thought we'd like just completely lost on the fact there's a party happening somewhere else.
No.
I mean, it's starting.
That's fine. She's gonna have the time with the family. Because in my head, we go like the three of us go and hang out, and we come back and get Agatha, and then on our way back to the school, we walk past the party and we go, hey, that party's in honor of you, but we knew that you would hate that thing, but these are all the people that would like to celebrate you. So it's like a non-anxiety, people have come together in my honor.
Okay, we'll wait and see.
Yeah.
We'll wait and see what happens when you say that to Agatha.
Cool.
Hiraeth, can you please roll for me a sleight of hand for the setting off the fireworks?
Yeah. Can I also roll another sleight of hand for something else afterwards?
Yeah.
Oh God. What's happening?
Sleight of hand +2. That's a 16.
Okay. There's like most of them go off really well. There's like one that skitters along the top and everyone has to like run away from it. But for the most part, you know, fireworks are extremely rare in the Iridian Empire. So this is not something we don't really have gunpowder. So it's kind of like extremely unusual. These are magical fireworks.
Sorry, I yes-handed a bit too close to the sun. The second sleight of hand is a 16 +2 is an 18. So the second sleight of hand, as the fireworks are going off, I lean down and speak to Mr. Fay and say, "Okay, you're gonna drink this, and then you're gonna sing." And I give Mr. Fay, I slip Mr. Fay the last. I slip Mr. Fay the last thing that I bought at the fair, which is a potion of singing, and I'm going to read it word for word. For 1 hour after drinking, you have a beautiful, angelic singing voice. For clarity, it's not your voice. So as I feed this to Mr. Fay, I say, just sing about Agatha, and it's whatever is sung is just sung in like a full on.
Mr. Fay, who is wearing Hiraeth has noticed since he returned from the Fay Fair that Mr. Fay now wears a top hat and tails.
I forgot about that.
And so Mr. Fay laps up the potion and stands on a table on this rooftop of the Apennine, looking out over Solaria, and opens his little mouth, and out comes this mournful female voice that sings a song of lost love.
I said, Dell.
And
just the whole time, I'm just looking at Mr. Fay like, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Mr. Fay's eyes like dart to Hiraeth as the mouth is just open and the song is like coming out like a speaker, and like looking at you with this like desperate look as this aria to the goddess Decimor sings out of lost love and bargains made, and bargains to try and win back their true love. And
we can talk over it if
and then the song finishes And Mr. Fay shuts his little mouth really slowly and then jumps down off the table and like hides behind Agatha and just looks out from behind her skirt.
It was beautiful.
This wasn't happening outside. I thought this was happening outside.
It is. It's happening on the rooftop but it is the rooftop of the Apony.
Yeah, that was. He fucked me. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. Well, you know,
Never mind, I'll find someone like you.
you know, you're going through a lot. I feel like maybe it was helpful for you. Maybe it picked up on your vibes, like. You know, it's not. You know, it's fine. Like, I've had the best birthday I've ever had so far, and this hasn't made it worse.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Now it's making it better. Like, it's actually making it funnier. Like, you thought that Mr. Day would just sing a song about me.
Sometimes.
The idea of Pete and Tracy just fucking staring at each other. Just like,
I thought he was gonna sing like "Happy Birthday," something "Happy Birthday" to you. I mean, you know, it would have been.
That is kind of like what happens when you buy from a Fay fair, I guess, isn't it?
like your pig mask.
Right, I'm gonna go spend some time with my family. You can carry on
that.
doing whatever. I'm gonna take Mr. Fay with me though, because he seems scared.
No, you can leave him.
I bring him with me.
Every time he opens his mouth, there's a little bit of song comes out.
So you lost your love.
If you hold his face close to yours, it sounds like there's music coming from another room.
Yeah.
The potion lasts an hour, so literally every time Mr. Fay opens his mouth in the next hour, out comes this.
Pete, are you feeding that cat again? No, I'm not at all. I'm not at all. Pete, I'm not doing it.
Dad, stop feeding him.
Nice.
Did my family like their gifts? Their holiday gifts?
No.
But did you give them to them on this day or earlier?
No, I think I gave them to them before. But I imagine a lot of stuff has been like really fleeting. Like I could just run in and say hi for 5 minutes and then I've had to go. So this is the first time I've really sat down.
They loved them. I think Mel didn't kept a very I'm not going to be rude. And then the next time you come in, she's taken the apron and had it fully tailored into it's got whalebone in it now. And
I mean, she's wearing it. That's something.
Yeah. Nice. You introduced Kai as your boyfriend to them?
Yeah, I like. I feel like it's been one of those things of. Everyone's sort of known because it's not like Agatha's been hiding it necessarily, but they've just not necessarily both been around, and it's just this look at all across each other. It's like, so, yeah,
yeah. I think they keep kind of quiet about it. They just sort of nod and go, oh, that's interesting. Yeah, all right. But roll perception.
Yeah. Okay. A pointless natural 20.
Oh, shit though, because you can read lips, can't you?
Yes.
There's a point in the day where you're sitting with your friends and you're talking and you just see that Kai's popped up to go to the toilet or something and he hasn't come back in a little while, and then you just look over and see that all three of your immediate family have hemmed him into a corner and reading the lips of one of the three that you can see. Fucking natural. I'm just. You read the lips that says, basically, our Ags is a good judge of character, so we was well surprised to find out, but she's decided to be with you. But we have decided to get to know you better. Because if Ags is into this, then we have to be as well. But when you first came in here, you was naughty. Yeah? And if you meddle with our girl's heart, you are going to be the monthly mead flavour, if you know what I mean.
I think at that point, Agatha's like, oh, hey, there you are. Like, hey.
Oh, we was just saying hello. Like Kai's face.
Yeah.
Kai's like very, very pale. And they're like, we was just telling him that he's got to come round here more now.
Yeah,
Are you having a lovely day, my love?
Yeah. I'm trying to give Kai a look of like, you okay? Like...
He's just got this like fixed grin on his face and going, everything's so great.
Yeah. I'm gonna sit back down, all right?
Sure. I'll come. I'll make sure that everything's all right. I'll come with you,
Yeah,
maybe.
you go. And I just stay behind and like, I like him. Just be nice, please.
Yeah, we are being fucking nice.
Just saying. Don't scare him off.
What? If he's going to be scared off by a couple of old Solarians saying don't be a fucking meanie, then he's not worth it, is he?
Fucking me.
I mean, look, I love you all. I appreciate it. I'm just...
Look, we've got to say it. He's a fucking wizard. If we came around and clocked him around the head, he'd be like, we'll fucking burn the whole place down. We've got to say it though, haven't we?
Yeah, I get. Yeah. I guess you have to say it. I don't really know. I've not really been in this situation before, but
he's in a bit of a position of authority over you because he's been at school for a bit longer. He's a bit more powerful than you. So it doesn't do no harm to say, look, if you fuck around with her, then you've got like a harpist and a mead maker and mum to deal with, you know?
That's true.
Oh, crazy.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's true. Like, and I think you've actually scared him quite a lot. And we do a lot of scary, dangerous stuff at that school, and I've not seen him quite this scared ever.
Yeah, well, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah. So I think he knows.
Take on the fucking Fife Fields for the Golden Griffin Cup.
Yeah. Oh, no student could do that though. All right. Be
Yeah,
nice.
all
Just
right,
be nice,
well,
please.
I will be nice. I will. But you know what I mean? Like, he came round here and he was always like, you know, I thought he was, you know, he was sniffing around Mel and then now he's with you and like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Like, I know. Just get to know him today though, because like, I swear he's different. Because he was like a dick back then. I give you that.
Yeah, people can change. People can change.
Yeah, he has changed. Look, he got me this locket. It's really like, yeah.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, well, you know, I'll
Okay.
give it a try.
All right. Thanks.
Christ.
Okay.
Just somewhere behind is a cat in a full tuxedo.
Quick, say.
They paved paradise and put up a parking lot.
Nice. And I imagine that then at some point in the evening you go back through the city and there's an absolute rager going on in this one
Yeah,
bar.
so
Right.
about this, basically,
Right.
long story short, I know it's your birthday today, but
Yeah.
we set up a party in your honour,
Right.
and you're not there. Neither are we.
Right.
Yeah.
You can go if you want.
Yeah,
but
I thought it
basically-
was a great idea. It was Nebma's idea.
Well, actually, just
Wait,
cards on the
right.
table situation.
You feel a knife at your throat.
Just cards on the table situation.
Yeah.
There was some premature invitations to your birthday celebration.
Right.
Look,
And as a result, there was somewhat of an overflow party, and then we thought we could turn the overflow party into something in your honor. So they're all there to celebrate you, but also, I don't know if that's your vibe, so we actually fully don't have to go.
You have to understand, this is the first birthday that I've celebrated, and and I wanted to make it a good one for you, and I hope that it is okay.
I appreciate it a lot. I just don't understand why there needed to be a party in the first place. And
Because look, like Hiraeth, has got fully lost his shit. But also, come here, and she like puts her arm around you and pulls you in, and you look through this like steamed up window, and she goes, "Look at all the people. Look at that, Agatha." And you see a version of yourself like dancing on a table. Look at that. They all wanted to hang out with you and dance with you and like celebrate your birthday. So look at all these people.
yeah, that's lovely. Who's that?
Don't worry about that too much.
Oh.
They look like me though.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of always did, right?
Is that Onra?
I hope
Shall we
so.
go? Shall we?
Let's say I hope so.
No. I'm sorry. No, it's fine. Sorry. I kind of get the party you invite. You were planning a big party.
Hi, quick kiss her! Quick kiss her and take her back to
Don't you
it.
dare. You had a party. I get it.
No, we didn't have a party because we're not there.
No.
Specifically.
I mean, you arranged a separate party to send people to because you knew I wouldn't want a big party. That's fine. I sort of get that. But why am I there but I'm not there?
I see. This is the thing. This is the bit that I didn't understand either. But look,
He insisted on it.
I this was not my part of the plan. Look. Have I made a few mistakes? Yes. Have I made some mistakes? Yes. Did I continue to make mistakes? Yes. Did I go along with this mistake? Yes. Happy birthday.
Also, it's so late, we've had so much to drink, and we are teleporting first thing tomorrow morning.
Okay.
I love you lots.
This way, everybody gets a big party and you don't really get a hangover.
Yeah, and I'm like,
But you get to be a legend.
will I be a legend? What
Well,
if
she has a
needs
list
all
of- no.
myself?
No,
like,
no,
was she like?
No, she
based
has a
on
list of
what-
stuff she's not allowed to do while looking like you.
Okay.
Also, like, I don't know Honor very, very well, and also they're also teleporting with us tomorrow, so they're gonna feel really rank. But the only time I've ever really seen her like let loose was at prom, and I've never seen. She's having the time of her. She's been given permission to like have the most amazing time, and I don't think she's really been able to do that. So,
Happy birthday.
why did you do this?
You will not.
Well,
You don't.
Look, thank you. I love you all very much. Thank you.
this is like such a non-part of it. Like,
It's not. It's yeah. I'm just gonna forget about that bit. Everything else about today has been real good, real great,
That's-
real good. I'm just a little anxious of what might happen from that.
I tell you what, why don't tomorrow morning we go over the list that Hiraeth wrote down for Onra of the stuff they're not allowed to do.
Yeah.
It's like good travel plans.
You know?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that way you're like, oh, but what if they did this? Oh, well, that's sort of covered by this thing.
Yeah, 'cause
And
I
also,
think
I'll be
Nessa
honest.
breaks the rules.
Like, I basically what I did was I added to the list that I made for pranks for Safe Day, and then just kind of continued. So you can absolutely be
people's
sure.
eyes.
part of the list.
Yeah.
You can absolutely be sure that no one is getting their teeth stolen tonight, as well as other
Also,
stuff.
we're going to be away for a long time, so everyone's probably going to forget about all of this by the time we get back.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I guess.
Happy birthday.
Guess so.
as much as I hate to hurry us,
No, hurry
Let's
away.
hurry us. It's late.
it's really late. What I'm going to do is this. We'll do some of this next week, but you guys meet the next day with the people, because you did agree to let Dakatessera go on the trip with
I'm
you.
covering this. I
So you go and wait at the transportation office and transport to Kuala.
Huzzah.
Oh. So
What's up?
you step through into this oppressive heat. There is no wind to speak of. You are standing in a square where there is a an iron fence sort of cordoning off this little area. A lot of people queuing in this town square to get their turn at the transportation circle, and you step through. There are officials there with clipboards. The streets are alive with people. Every establishment seems to have somebody sweeping sand out onto the street, as doors and windows are mainly kept open on the ground floor, just because there's no real competing with.
It's gotta get in. You just gotta help it get out.
Like sandals. The streets also are very not just full with people, but a lot of cats, lizards, monkeys, dogs.
Gibbons.
There's also some larger animals like cows and fawn that are tethered to doorways. The buildings there are these angular, pale creations, a little bit, not terribly different from Solaria, but this city has insanely high walls. So everything is very much up. There is no expanding the city whatsoever. And it has that, similar to Solaire, it has a lot of those pale canopies across streets, pinned from building to building, trying to create shade wherever possible. But there is no wind in this city because of those high walls. Watchtowers shoot up into the sky with flags fluttering in the wind so that you can see, even when you don't feel the wind, you can see what the weather outside the city might be like. The city is much, much, much bigger than Solaire. This is the capital of Epholomos, the region of Epholomos. And it has its own districts like boroughs. Because the city did not evolve, it was created with purpose. Those districts are quite simply like north, east, south, west, with smaller little boroughs that are northeast and so on and so forth. And it's very clear right away where the shopping district is, where the entertainment section is, where most of the dwellings are, although there's sort of dwellings dotted all around. The main residential areas are mainly west, with the very fine establishments being more towards the north side. And those fine buildings, they almost look like obelisks because it's all about being tall and sleek, and there's very few windows to let that heat in. And one of the things that sets the finer establishments apart from the not so fine is being able to grow flowers and vines, because of course there is no good soil here and there is even less rain. So it's not just a sign of wealth to have roses growing up your establishment, but it's also a sign that you might be favoured, perhaps even by gods, that you would be able to have a wisteria climbing your obelisk-style house. And I'd say that from there, Sunny, you kind of have the floor in the sense that you're going to take them back to your establishment, I guess, or anything like that. And what we might do, just because it's 11:15.
Yes.
We'll pick up there next week, and excitingly enough, you will be meeting somebody very special who has been kind of gifted to you, but we will be having a guest in the shape of Wayne from Some Other Heroes.
It's not Wayne. It's just in the shape of Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
It's working
shape
on a
of
puppet.
Wayne.
It's gonna be.
It's Chris
I've been-
wearing a Wayne mask.
Oh God.
I've been working on a man with long hair and a tan.
That was very good, Tom.
Thank you.
Wayne's gonna be with us for a few sessions.
Little chunks of time.
As long as we'll burn some of the heroes to the ground if we have to, but we will keep Wayne. Just big thank you to Pixie for raiding us. Much love.
Thank you so much. We love you, Pixie.
Our American friends who are here and you're just really enjoying our very good British accents. We're definitely American too. This is a horrendous time zone for you guys, but if you do want to watch some of this, we have a YouTube. Thank you very much, sweet. We have a Discord. Come and chat. Come and hang out. You may recognise me and Tom from the Rep RPG Battle Royale.
What is up, Kyle?
The first one we did, we lost horrendously.
Yes, we did.
And the second one, I'm pretty sure we won.
Yes, we did.
Aggressive. Rooney, you are British in our heart.
You're British too.
This Friday, we're going to be playing GM'd by Kat, a brand new system agnostic setting, The Haunting of Abimond Manor. We're going to be playing a demo of it. The Kickstarter went live today. There's a link in the thing. Please do back it. It's not very expensive. I'm
so excited.
Now, given everything that's happening with the OGL, no, we haven't made a big comment on it or anything, but when the time feels right, we may. With everything that's happening, now's the time, if you can afford it, to support these smaller creators. Kat is going to run the first part of that as a demo for us, so you can back it now, you can kind of hold and kind of see what that's like. But that will go up on YouTube as well and all that good stuff. Kat is wonderful. I'm playing a Conjuration Wizard because Lydia won't let us play those, so...
I'll let you. There's just consequences.
Yeah. Thank you very much, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, everyone that followed and all those good things.
Looking forward to a good bit of Wayne time next week.
I'm so excited.
I'll let it Wayne on my parade.
I'm looking forward to the Fountains of Wayne.
Oh,
yeah, great band.
I like that.
All of these are going to be title options for next week.
Yes, write them down.
We will see you next week. Same time, same place.
Or we'll see you this
So
Friday.
Friday,
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Love.